Hello, 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 hello. Are we seen? Yes, we should be. Are we heard? Yes, we should be. Okay. How is the chat behaving? Before we start, I'm very curious because me, uh, armed with ChatGPT, tried to do something with it. And now I have. Okay, it's not how it's supposed to be, but I guess it is what it is. Wait, I can move it up so we don't see the annoying panel. Apologies for that. Okay, hi life. How is it going? Are you enjoying your free life without any project, or do you still have to do something for the university? I'm sorry if I sound a bit off. It is because I am. The weekend was ass. We had another ballistic attack on Kiev, and well, Kiev is a big city, and there were many targets that got hit with the ballistics, one of which was fairly close to where I live, and the amount of annoyance and being pissed off that I have right now is not really transmittable through Twitch or YouTube or anything besides the kitchen talk with friends. If you can, please donate to Ukrainian army. Hopefully it will kill some Russians. Okay, I'm placing myself in the corner. We are about to go deep diving. We are about to go deep diving. We have a base to build, and we have a deep down sea to explore. Yesterday it will be transmitted, but most likely banned. I am still in that mood. Hi, Chevy. I am still in that mood. I am very pissed off about everything. I feel like crap and I feel angry. How the fuck do I remove the stupid badges on chat? It was working fine on the preview, I guess no more. Subnautica is compiling shaders again. So, okay, we can wait for that. That takes a while. Also, that puts my processor to the fucking 100%. Thanks, Subnautica, for the update. So... it's not gonna fucking work like this, sure, because shaders are too fat. Well, okay, let's sit in lags and talk about it. Nice optimizations. No, I think it's like it's fine because it's a shader compilation and they try to push all of it as soon as possible. But because the update was somewhere in between the previous stream and right now, it looks kind of fucky. That's the reason. How are you doing, Chevy? You have the diploma ceremony? It's 32%. Holy fuck, the compiling of the shaders takes so fucking long. Yes, on Friday, do you have like a celebration scheduled or anything of that kind? What's the event? What's the cultural program that you will have? I remember we didn't have any. It was very casual. We just came, took our diplomas, and then left. But that was during COVID, and I still haven't taken my diploma out of my university. I mean, it got digitalized in Dia, so I don't really care much about it. As long as it digitalized, like, why? Why would I need more paper? Not really, it's more like a ceremony, but it so much can't be fucked, and everyone keeps telling me that it is. Ah, yeah, yeah, understandable. Nah, like, I didn't want to participate and I did not participate. I'm not even sure that we had any. I think we had some like small party because it was COVID and we couldn't have a proper party. But yeah, I'm very curious about the inner works of the CSS that me and ChatGPT wrote for the chat box because it's sort of fucky, but it's better than it was. Hi Rock. How are you doing? Okay, let's continue. We are going under the water. Please help. How is your day going on? I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off and I'm bitter. And if I feel off, I apologize for that. But it is what it is. The latest ballistics attack is... It was bad. We are promised another one today or during this week. So I am in a very, very bitter mood about it. We need lead. That's what I remember. We ended up on needing lead, and we are about to get lead. Wait, but this one we already have on us, right? Yes. I can also have feet and a mask. Can I craft them somehow? Personal. Personal wood. Rubber. Ooh, wait a minute. I can make those. Get to drown yourself in salt water smuts. Yes. I mean, it's better than getting blown up by a drone or a missile. Okay. What? Simple diamond fins that provide a small speed boost. Okay, small speed boost. I can get behind. Yes, we have that, and we have 3 more in progress, but they're not done yet. Arm-mounted jets for underwater maneuvering. Risk of shoulder strain. That's not good. We are adults here. We cannot. We need this, and for this we need lead. So... grease, lead, titanium ingot, and a wiring kit. A wiring kit I still can make. Must ask for how far along are you, as if you were pregnant. No, I use birth control. I use birth control, so that ain't happening. Oh, what's your progress in the game? I mean, I didn't play besides what we have done on stream, so it's pretty much same. I don't like the air bladder, but also I kind of want to have it just in case. Also, why do I have 2 of the surviving multi-tools? Can we... Okay, that's the habitat builder. Habitat builder we don't need to take with us. Water we do need to take with us, and we need more water as well. It is dark as fuck in your bait. Yeah, I know. I mean, we can make, wait a second. We can make lights where, not deconstruct, no, open menu. We can make small ceiling light and put it here. Okay, it's slightly less dark. Hi, that 1/6 guy. How are you doing? Yeah, it is quite dark here. But okay, it's all right. We don't like bright sunlight anyway, so we'll be fine. Oh, we have water, we have survivor multi-tool that we want to fucking store, and this thing we probably want to store here as well because we only use it on base. So there is no point carrying it around, and this one is a spare one. So that's fine. We need more water. Do we have more water? We have Jordi, but Jordi is not water. Oh, we got more lore.
Lead pilot. Partial voice data retrieved.
Hey, Umala. Uh-oh.
We're just chilling and playing War Thunder with a friend. Nice, have fun, have fun.
Before you were scanned into storage, Ruby kept maneuvering the shuttle wildly, and then apologizing to the passengers. I don't know how you felt about it. Personally, I was charmed.
Oh, I forgot
She
to water
finds her work
myself.
intoxicating, and that's what life is all about. Loving what you do. Signal location.
I'm suffering. That sounds like an average experience playing anything that is War Thunder alike. You brought it upon yourself. I mean, you can close the game, you know? I'm giving my mom an alternative phone she can use until her phone is repaired. Oh, what happened to her phone? You haven't told me. You haven't told me what happened. Biofuel we can use for cook Jordi. Well, cooked Jordi is good and all, but he is about to unhappen here. And we need more water. Do we have more water fish? Somewhere around. Okay, I don't like the lag. I like the speed. Water slug. Okay, we have a water slug at home. And we need lead. I assume that lead will be somewhere down below. I just haven't reached it yet. And I need sunlight. Water slug is adorable. I like how bright it is. In general, I very much like the luminescence in the game. Oh, hi. Can I get you? I cannot. Ah. No, I cannot. Oh, I thought I could pick him up. But Krastusi doesn't wanna. What are you? Copper. We don't need copper. We have quite a lot of copper at home. That's fine. Water slug is good and I can slurp it. I don't even have to remake it into water first. I also like the diving fins. My back is killing me. Ah, the adult life experience. Be like, your impulse to scan and then hit the cute looking crab. It's either that or first hit and then scan. You don't know if his front is okay also. Titanium. Titanium we have a lot of, but we will need more of titanium because building. There was that food made from different moonfishes, and I'm planning to get more of those. I like that we can just yoink the fish. That I like a lot.
30 seconds.
You just can after eating you poop. I mean, that's one of the ways to figure out if everything is okay with you. Montemaki. Oh, it's a good one. Okay, we can make that one, but that's about it. We can make a lot of water. A lot of water. It uses one water slug. We'll have water for days. It's not like we are lacking water, I guess, but this one is salted and we cannot drink it. Sadly. Let's store some. Let's take 2 waters, I guess, with us. Let's put some moons there. This lives here. It doesn't actually, wait. I fuck up my own system of storage. Who would have thought? This one is good and I don't want... Ah, fuck off! What do you mean I cannot... Okay. I'll have 2 of these. It's gonna be alright. 2 of these is gonna be enough. I also need to watch the Bridger memory leak. You can't fuck up what's already fucked up. What do you mean? I have a very good and understandable storage system. Here goes everything that we are crafting with. There goes everything that we have crafted already. Why is it that way? Because I'm dumb, okay? Because it should have been the reverse logic. But we are fixing that right now. Do we need a flare? We never used it, actually. Yeah, this should be where everything goes that we gathered, where what we are crafting from, because we have more here. And here we can store everything that got crafted. I'll take one flare. I still don't know if we need it or not. But the crystals can also go into the storage. And here we can just dump them. It doesn't make a difference from what I've seen so far if we store them there, like in any particular order or not. 100 health. That's fiber. That uses fiber, and fiber is too useful to waste on that. Shoot flare at scary fish. I prefer to just run away. I prefer to run away from fish. Okay. We have a need for lead. A need for lead. How can we achieve lead? Let me know how we get a lead. That's titanium. Titanium, while useful, we don't really need. Actually, wait. Since I'm not going to the west location anyway, because I can't without the sonic bull, I can take the... Ow! Bitch! I'm not into that fucking shocking thing. Very hard to run away underwater. Watch me. Hold my beer. We have a lot of energy though. We will waste much of it. I wanted to do what? What did I want to do? I wanted to take the portable thingy. Because right now what we need to do is we need to find one piece of lead. And I assume it's going to be somewhere around the place that we need to go. But I cannot know that for sure. And also, I don't know how it looks in the wild, because the only piece of lead that I have found was in the habitat, in the lab. And it was in the box, so I haven't seen it just growing. Is there a possibility of it being somewhere on the edge of the cliff? This is titanium. While useful, not necessarily what we need. Also, can I fucking stop throwing the shit? This looks scary. Let's check what is there. It should be like pink-ish. And I don't think I see anything pink-ish, though I see a cave. Okay. Sure thing. We have an air here. We have a titanium here. We have a more titanium here. Great. What are you? You're a water slug, but why? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bruh. Okay. I didn't like that interaction. I did not like that. I do not appreciate being treated that way. Bro. Can I get a gun? Okay, I cannot. He doesn't seem to want to die. A shame, a shame. I really hope that he will. Are you? No, you're still titanium. What are you? And why my box is detached again? Titanium. Not what I need.
30 seconds.
Not 30 seconds. Do not 30 seconds me. Okay, at least we have healing. I was smart enough to do the healing. Wait, what do we do with this one? There is something speaking. Bloom Canter. Fuck is Bloom Canter? Oh, requires Sonic Resonator. Cool. I don't have it. That's the entire reason I am here. Do not 30 seconds me. I don't think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I think I'm not going the right way, but I have the thing. Inhale. That's not a much inhaling capability. I expected it. Bruh, I expected it to be better. What the fuck, man? Wait, what could I do? Oh, okay, I can do that. And the water slug is there. Okay. Sure, but that doesn't really help me with lead. Though we are somewhere. A great achievement. We achieved being somewhere. Bloom Sap wants the shit. I want the lead. One piece of the lead. Is one piece of the lead real? In general, my body is fucked because I'm fat ass with high cholesterol and fucked up liver. You know, you could start doing a daily walk and that would probably not fix it, wouldn't fix anything, but that would make it slightly better. What are you?
30 seconds.
Don't 30 seconds me. What are we? We are nothing. Okay. Okay, up. Release. Can we go up? We can go up. None of it has lead. Black box Ruby and black box Wonder. Okay, we can go to Ruby. Maybe Ruby doesn't really have the need for lead. We hear the whispers, which is not a good sign according to everybody. Fuck off, who was that? Bruh, that's not what I wanted to do. I just throw it away instead of consuming it, and now I don't know where it is. So, like, okay, sure. Cool. For my strategy of shutting my fucking mouth and not eating anything. That's my strategy as well. That's pretty much what I do. That works somewhat. Anything of value here? Anything of value here we already collected, I think. Did we? Oh, we didn't. Okay. And we cannot... No, we cannot scan anything here. Alright. Still no lead. Where is the fucking lead? Not a fish. I don't want a fish. I want a lead. Not 30 seconds either. They said not to go to the tree, and I'm walking... Swimming, actually. Right to the tree. I feel we have a conflict of interest here, but maybe the tree hides the lead. And I need one lead. Oh, these fuckers. No, 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 no. I don't want to go around them. What's that? Wait a second. What the fuck are you?
Abandoned colony structure partially disassembled.
Okay.
Wreck diving may lead to disorientation, asphyxiation, and print loss. Be sure you are prepared to die usefully.
Okay. That's like the entire thing. Bro, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready since 2022. Painted tree. Ooh, that's cool. Require survival. Oh, macaron spogon. We can do that. Okay, there is nothing here. Oh, there is something here. There is a cartographer's records. Okay.
You are being hunted.
Ah, I am being hunted? As in? Whoa, bruh. Fuck off. I need a gun. I need a gun to deal with these fuckers. I don't like them. Not a little bit, even. Pant? Pan! Okay, pan. Fish, can you kindly fuck off, please? I'm just trying to fucking explore here. Not even doing anything yet.
Compartment flooded.
Huh? What did we do? Okay, whatever we did something. 30 seconds, my ass. Copper wire. Okay, copper wire is useful. It's not as useful as lead. And I threw away my healing item. None of you look like a lad. That fucker is what was haunting me and hunting me. Like, cool and all, but what the fuck do? I don't have a weapon.
Echo analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. Seek medical attention. It's a mass grave.
It's a mass grave. Cool. Nice. What are these? Oh, these aren't scannable. Okay.
30 seconds.
Oh, shit. Okay, we'll need to come back here. We'll need to come back here, but I don't want to walk around here without any healing, because these fuckers, I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Russians of the sea world. I'm just fucking trying to mind my own business, and they are attacking me. Axe stocks, yes, it doesn't seem to be a weapon at all. I don't think they care. And I don't think that lead lives anywhere on this level. I think they expect me to go deeper to find lead, but also with this amount of oxygen, it's not like it's very comfortable. I tried doing. I'll need to take a screenshot for my vibe coding endeavors. I need to take a screenshot of what's happening with nicknames in chat, because I removed the moderation tools that were previously there, but now there is this weird icon that I don't know what it means. The timeout, I guess. Yeah, the one that is in front of your nickname. I don't know how to remove it. But oh well, we'll figure it out in the upcoming next couple of streams, because I ain't interrupting the process for that. Also, I ain't returning to stream elements either. I'm not sure what is going on with them, and they look like an unstable project, since they can't decide if they're returning, if they are stopping the operations and such. No, apologies for that. We'll have to deal with the broken chat messages for a bit. Oh, fine. We have a lot of water. That's okay. We need health. And fiber we can create from the shit that we just got, right? The pulp. Okay. Did you write on the Bridger Discord? I have not. I have not because previous time, after the second reconnect, it was working just fine. So it's weird. It's weird like that. I don't know what to think of it yet, and I don't know. I'll see how it behaves this time, and maybe I will not forget to write and check what's happening there. Also, I'm not sure if I should write maybe on Fedora Discord as well, because it might be something connected to Linux, but also I'm not a tech bro to completely know that. I want lead and I want to heal. Give me the healing. Can I has this healing as well? Yes, I can have this healing as well. I can have the water as well. The water. More of the water. More of the food. I think we need more of the water. 2 waters are not enough. Clearly. What do you have? You have this. None of you is lead. Can I make lead? That's from silver. I don't have silver. That's a shame. Now, okay. I want to keep the silver that we have. Where? Camp 1? Oh, it got marked. Okay, it got marked. We can go back to it. There are those fuckers of a fish. I hate that fish. I hate this fish too. Every fish is aggressive in this game. And I want to have a weapon against the fish. Found a spot on my Crusader AM Mark 1 that has effective thickness 1046 millimeters, which is the effect of volumetric thickness, which is just complete bullshit. I wouldn't know. I have no idea. Is that a tank? Crusader is a tank, right? At least I think it was. I played World of Tanks at some point. I found it boring, if I'm entirely honest. Bruh, fuck off. I just want one piece of fucking lead, bro. Let me have lead. It's beautiful though. It's very cool looking. But the aggressive fishes kind of fuck my vibe. It's a British one, I think. Is it? I was leveling up the German tanks. I leveled up to E100. And then I left the game because I found that I have nothing to do there. Hi.
Hey,
Use.
Gonzo, you hear that? South, close. Everybody get your flares ready. Keep them away from the kids. Two of them! Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
Oh, hell yeah, I remembered correctly. Oh, I think they were pain in the ass to fight against. That's what I remember. Are you lad? You look like one. Please be lad. Lad! Where's my box? Okay. It's cool and all, but my box just decided to fucking despawn. Where's my box? Well, well, well. Hi, Wolf. How are you doing? Oh, that's Sonic Resonator. My box just got despawned, but at least my lead is in my inventory. I am doing like shit. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. I'm doing like shit. The latest ballistic attack hit fairly close to where I live and destroyed quite a lot of buildings. And I'm pissed off. I'm out of it, and I have a lot to say, and none of it I can say on stream. Well, I guess the box is gone. Yet again, we found ourselves in a situation where the box escaped, and we do not know where it is. Okay, silver. Okay, lead and silver. Can we has this marker as a permanent one? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It was just loud and my building was shaky and the explosions were quite close. I think the building that is neighboring with me got some of the windows broken and shattered because of it. But besides, like, psychological damage, I'm fine. I'm very lucky to not be in any harm, and my home is also okay. It's just, we're getting promised another one, so it's gonna happen either today during the night or somewhere during the week. We already got the announcement that the next massive attack on Kyiv is about to happen. So if I do not show up on Discord somewhere after this week, you will know what happened. What is this? A shame that I lost my box, but we can craft the piece of shit Sonic Resonator. And Sonic Resonator can do something with the blobs. And we don't know what Sonic Resonator does with the blob, but we are about to find out. Heavy a stable element, okay. I mean, honestly, wait. It's getting lighter, so we can not come back. We can go mine a bit more of lead, because I think we will need it for more of crafting, and I don't want to come back to that fucker of a fish again. I still have food. Everything is okay. I still have healing. And I can somewhat outmaneuver the fish. We're getting promised another one is a hella wild statement, like when greedy city council is reluctant to plant more trees but for missile attacks. Nah, they already announced that they will target Kyiv once again, and it's just a matter of when. And there are signs that it might happen today during the night, or as it was previous week, it's gonna happen during the weekend, because it's part of the psychological warfare that Russia does. So we don't get a rest and we get fucked during the weekend instead of allowing us to be. But that's like the whole fucking purpose of Russia's existence, which I hope at some point will come to an end. But hey, I don't know if I will survive till that. Keep an eye on Discord. I will post updates if I die. No, 30 seconds. We have basement access. I do. The thing is that, to be fair, since the war is going on openly in Kyiv since 2022, I'm not counting 2014 because I was not targeted by 2014 start of war. Only eastern regions of Ukraine and Crimea was. But for me, it's like, it's 4 years, and during these 4 years I got desensitized to the air alerts, and usually I just continue with whatever I was doing. It's just that the one that we had this weekend was one of the biggest ones. And I think since the very beginning of war, it dealt the most damage city-wise. Like, it destroyed quite a lot of buildings. Some of them were like markets and malls, so definitely significant military targets. Yeah, good job, Russians. Fuck you, bastard. But yeah. I do have access to the basement. It's like within 15 minutes of my place, but at this point I'm very desensitized to their alerts and I don't really go there. Like, we have a saying, "Ебане так ебане," which basically means if it hits, it hits. And I feel like I adopted a bit too much of that mindset. So like, if I die, I die. Like, it won't matter if I die in the basement or in my home. And I would prefer to die in my home, because at least then my family will know that I'm dead and not missing somewhere, God knows where, you know? So yeah, donate to Ukrainian army. At least we will kill some of them. We'll take them with us. Always look on the bright side of life. Starts playing. Hell yeah. Hiya, Tarik. It's a bit of a sour note stream, but I'm very pissed off. I'm very pissed off about the weekend. It fucked up my plans. I'm very pissed off about the next attack that is already announced. And I'm very pissed off that that country and its people exist. Eventual Refmani Discord announcement with picture attachment. Hey there, chat. As you can see, there is a metal beam stuck in my abdomen and I am losing hella blood. But it is what it is. See you for stream next Tuesday. Nah, you know, I'd rather prefer not to survive. Like, if something hits my place, I'd rather prefer it to be instantaneous, and I would love to die instead of surviving with, like, some stupid-ass wound, broken back, neck, missing leg or hand or something on the line. Because at least that's not gonna be my problem anymore. Hey, maybe I will even die during the stream. Wouldn't that make hell of a content? The clip farming potential is fucking insane. Ah, shit, we can craft the resonator now. I think. I also want to pee bad.
The resonator's blueprints include several components not based on Altera designs or any
What?
human engineering.
Blast pole?
Despite these irregularities, the resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean. I got stabbed recently, and once the adrenaline wore off, it hurt like a bitch. Holy fuck, what the hell happened? What the fuck? What do you mean? Like, casually man just getting stabbed. What the fuck, man? No, like, I'm not necessarily. I'm at a wild crackhead in the wild. Oh my fucking god, man. How's your recovery? Fuck, that sucks ass. Make sure, by all means, run all the tests for AIDS and such. Because you can never know. If you ever change your mind, you wouldn't be the first Ukrainian refugee I'll help to get out of Ukraine and enter Germany and navigate the bureaucracy and what is needed to get a work permit to not just be a refugee. It's fine. I've been here since the beginning of war. I live here for my entire life, and since I already lived through 4 years of it, leaving now, it's kind of like, doesn't make any sense, you know? It is what it is. I only have people here. My friends are here, my family is here, and I don't want to leave them. I appreciate the offer a lot though, but I'm staying. I'm staying. I'll leave Ukraine when the war is over and I'm able to take my friends out and I'll buy my Greek house and we will move there. I'll invite you for the what you call it, the party that you throw when you move into a new place. But yeah, until then, I'm staying here. I'm donating half of my salary to Ukrainian army, and I'm contributing to Rusaris as much as possible. Housewarming, yes, housewarming, right. Okay, the sonic resonator. We need to use it there. That's the wrong way. Camp 1 also doesn't hold anything of value. Wait a second. Let's go take a pit stop at home. I'll go quickly pee. And then we continue. Also, Vibrager, are you doing fine? We are not having memory leaks yet? No, we ain't. Good. Good for now. The initiation orgy. Well, that depends. Depends on the vibe, you know. I don't plan that far. Why would you assume that my cult will have an initiation orgy specific? I mean, I'm not saying that you are wrong, but why did you? But why was that the first thing you assumed about me, huh? I hate the fish. I hate the fish. Can I scan you? I can scan you. You're a prick. Fuck off. That's what aphrodisiacs are there for. Oh, fuck. You're right. You're right. Shit, you got me. Read me like a book.
Welcome aboard.
Do we has... We has nothing. We has silver. A shit ton of it now. Okay. Let me quickly go pee. I ain't running the ad break. I'll just quickly pee here and there and we continue. We go and mine. So, BRB. I am back. Sorry. The pee is over. Going to head out. See ya. See ya. People who like to have sex just for fun also tend to enjoy orgies. I wouldn't say speedrun that. Yes, fastest peer in the Wild West. I wouldn't say I enjoy the idea of like threesomes and such. I like having sex. I have sex daily with my friends with benefits. But I don't like having more than two people is like a party already, and you start talking about Warhammer in the process, and then you're all distracted from sex part of it. So I prefer it to have more of a one-on-one scenario, which is, to be fair, quite hard to manage with being an adult and having other social responsibilities. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Sonic shit. Toggle lights? Wait, what? Oh, that's neat. We have a light now. Okay, let's go to Black Box Wonder. Because now... Okay, this one is good. This one is instead of the flashlight. A, not E. Well, maybe E too, but I wouldn't recommend. Okay, I can outrun the fish now, I think. Lights do not make sense during the day. A shocking discovery, I know. Have they added a knife yet? Not sure. I haven't seen a recipe for the knife. Maybe I haven't found it. Okay, we've been here, but we are apparently blind as fuck. Oh, hi, Sonic Resonance. Nope. I heard that. Nope. Nope. You bitch, can you fucking leave me alone? I don't know how to deal with you without the fucking knife. And you are obnoxious. No, I cannot use it on the fish. I can use it to escape the fish. I hope. I don't like the fish. Oh, you can't use you can't use the knife on the fish? That's retarded. Whoa. Okay. Sure. And bruh, these fuckers again.
Viral replication impaired. Destroy these cankers wherever you find them.
Okay, destroy wherever you find. Sure. 30 seconds again. Oh my god. I want more of breathing capabilities. I lack breathing. If a fish attacks me, I want the right to defend myself by shanking it. Once that gets added, I'ma buy the game. Fair point. I don't know why haven't they? I don't know if it's a vision and like an idea to not have the thing, but I am lacking the knife. I want a knife. I do not have a license, but I do have enough bravery to want to use it. I'ma shank them fishes like we're in a back street in central London. Yep. Yep. Actually, I've been to London for quite an extensive time, and I haven't seen anything of that nature happen. But then again, I was in the central area.
The juvenile angel cone is clearing the viral infection. The flow of nutrients into the rock bore below has stopped. Following the infected oxygen lead to an adult angel cone with useful adaptations.
Huh? Useful adaptations? Fucking 30 seconds. Can we not have another of 30 seconds? Okay, we can. Bruh, I am not happy about the... Bruh, box, no! Give.
Oxygen.
It's fine. It's fine, oxygen. Can I get a fatter tank? Okay, this thing, the pillow or whatever, gets refilled every time we're climbing up. So that's alright. That's fine. I vibe with that. Okay. I think my AI might have something to say. I was on a fucking work trip. I'm not a wealthy person. It was paid by my company. It was a work trip. That's the only reason why I stayed there. I need an extra lung. Yes, I do need an extra lung from sulfur. Fuck. Forgot to take it. Shit. Oh, there is something that is blooming out there. That's cute.
Welcome aboard.
Do I have anything there? Why am I carrying it around? Hi, do you have anything to say? You don't? So we have a camp. Camp is an unsolved mystery, I guess. We also have the access to destroying the shit. But why? It doesn't give anything, seemingly. At least, I haven't found what can it give. I need more of the pulp. What's pulp made of? Pulp is gathered, right? It's not made out of, necessarily. Imagine if they added diving sickness to the game. Carbon dioxide forming bubbles in your bloodstream when you ascend too quickly, causing you to die a slow and painful death. That sounds realistic. I think that would kind of undermine the idea of diving and the game itself, but that would be realistic. They could have added like a hardcore mod with that one. That would be kind of cool. Okay, let's go to Camp 1 because something there is not solved yet. And I have my Sonic Blaster to help solve it. I need to run the ads now though. Because the pre-rolls and the fucking... I mean, we could use a flare, probably, for distracting the fish. But do we care enough to waste materials on the fish? Okay, Camp 1, what the fuck do you have? Fuck right off, please. Okay, we haven't been there. We haven't been to the right, I think. Like all the dining. Ooh. Oh no, we have been here. Then, where haven't we been? That's for survival multi-tool, that's fine. Here we go where? Here we go nowhere. It leads nowhere. It gives nothing. You would have to construct a pressure chamber to prevent you from dying. Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea for a hardcore mode of this game. Okay, there is this room as well.
30 seconds.
How to get in? Bruh. Not like that, obviously. Cool, I can see shit. I need these, I think, for... Okay, that didn't work. They said something about flooding. And there is an access... There is an access from below. That's probably how. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, hear me out on this one. So it's somewhere From here? I don't see, though. Where is it going from? I see where is it going from. Scanner. What is with my gravity?
Damn it. Okay. Black box, it's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather
Okay.
run out of air. Habitat's gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo.
Give me my
I said I
light.
was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave
South?
where the crabs...
South, where the crabs die? Cave where the crabs die? Is it the one that we accidentally visited? Because an excess of realistic mechanics never ruined a single game ever. Oh yeah, sure. No, I think it's a fun idea, but I think that it needs to be in a separate mode, in a hardcore mode, because that would very much like decrease the will to play the game for many people who just want a casual exploration. Like, it's like hardcore mode of Minecraft. It's still there if you wanna. I would say this could be a perfect use of modding tools. Also that, yes, for mods, that could be a very good idea. I'm not sure, by the way, how is the modding community for this game, because I haven't played the first one. But I assume, judging by what I know, that people would actually be glad to mod. Acidic rayon pouch. Oh, I don't have that one. A what? But why do I need that? Hardcore mode in Minecraft is too easy. Well, I mean, that's for you, because from what I understand and from what I know, judging by the games you recommend, you very much vibe with the survival games, and not all people do. Because, for example, for me, personally, many survival games at some point are broken down to the same core mechanics and same like idea, same basic functionality, if you will, and you're just like, the setting is different, but everything else is kind of the same. And that's why I don't play survival games that often, and I'm easily bored of them. Green Hell has a couple of niche mechanics like this. Oh, Green Hell, I haven't heard a thing about it. To the south, to the cave where crabs die. Where crabs die? I assume that crabs die somewhere here. The only danger in Minecraft are these damn aimbot scouts. Is it? Wait. That's not the cave. At all. That's not where crabs die. Is it? Oh, there is a cave. This one. Okay. We need to get up. I need more breathing. I need more breathing. I lack lung capacity. No, I don't play hardcore mode in Minecraft. I usually play something that just gives more like crafting capabilities and not necessarily fighting. I enjoy building in Minecraft, but I don't really like having to struggle with fights? What are you, cabbage shooter? Cabbage? As in, how? Oh. A lot of silver, okay. But that's not what we came for.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay, but I want to figure out if we can get in some. Oh, we can, okay, we can get in here. No, we really enjoy the abiotic factor. They even added dogs recently. Oh, I have it on my in my Steam library. I haven't played it yet, but I bought it because I thought at some point that we would play it maybe with friends, and now I don't have time. As a responsible adult with job, I do not have time to play games with friends. Either I have to sacrifice streaming or sacrifice IRL stuff, and neither of those I can really do. Okay. Just keep swimming. Sure. Repair too. That's a new one. 2 out of 3. Okay. Do you have maybe an air? Do you? Where did I... From here. Okay. Sure. Let's get out. I don't know if they have air down there. Most likely, because the previous thing... Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Just Krisik. I assume. Apologize if I mispronounce the name, but thank you. Thank you nonetheless. I didn't see if the alert worked out. Hopefully it did. But thanks. Welcome. Welcome to our little hangout place here. How are you doing? Hi, hello. How are you doing? How is your day? Tell us about yourself. It's time to question you thoroughly. The fuck is going on here? I don't... Ooh. Pod data?
The HEMA journal, go. No one wants to talk about how we got here. Pointless to speculate.
That's not openable. How is not...
I like pointless speculation.
A shame.
Can't be a flight navigation error. The cicada had years to adjust course. We couldn't fly
I got
to the wrong
lost,
star,
I think.
So we must have
Or maybe
made
I
an
did not.
unscheduled phase gate transit. But phase gates come in pairs.
Okay.
If
I
we jump
said
through
I
the
was
gate,
talking
we
shit
jump
about
back.
this thingy.
And
The
which phase
inhale
gate
one.
anyway?
I am no longer talking
Since it
shit
was
about the
14
inhale
years
thingy.
outside
It saved my
Transcat
ass
space.
enough times
There
for
are
me to
no
stop
gates
talking
en route,
shit about it.
Unless the phase gate wasn't human. Mantis told me that Altera found an alien phase gate on 4546B. It's where the frontiersmen got their mini-gate technology. What if the cicada detected an alien phase gate and diverted to check it out? What if the
Okay.
cicada went through the gate and couldn't return? Where's the cicada? None of us remember a crash. And where are the aliens who built the gate? It can't
Any
be the
other
tailings.
entrances?
So
Who are you? Where did you come from? Who are you working for? What do you want? Yes. Give me an entire biography. I'm joking. You don't have to. Thank you. I still appreciate the fact that you are here. What's this? What's this? What's this? It sounds like something. Oh, it's salt! Okay, but none of it is the thing where crabs die. There is also this piece of debris. Is that a debris? Oxygen efficiency decreased. Okay, alright, I don't like that. That, nah-ah, nah-ah. Idiotic Beanie, thank you for the follow as well. Oh yes, the alerts are working. Great, thanks. Idiotic Beanie is a good nickname. I do not like beanies. Though to be fair, hats Hats are a weird thing. Me and hats, we have weird relationship. I do not like them because they usually spoil hair. Welcome, welcome, idiotic beanie. Hello. That's, wow. 2 followers per stream. We are breaking the records. Wow. Well, for you guys, the new arrivals, I am Names Rahmani. I'm from Ukraine. If that is an issue, then I warned you. You stayed out of your own volition. But yeah, we are just having a bit of fun after an absolutely fucked up weekend. And swimming here. I haven't been to the sea for like 9 years at least. What are the 3 numbers on the back of your card? Or what are the mother's maiden names? Yes. Answer. I need that. That's just, you know, the standard procedure for every new follower. Started from the bottom, now you are here. Yes. It only took me a year. Well, to be fair, I wasn't consistent as fuck with streaming and power outages without any basically streaming time during the winter. It's getting better now, for now, because soon it's gonna get hot. And I think that we might have the power outages come back during the summer. Hey there, bellissima, hi Wander. How are you doing? Welcome back. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Yes, please, Indian Mafia, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Okay. The cave where Crab dies. Do I have enough batteries? Do I need to have more? I have 1. I have 1 and I think I will use it. I will not use it on scanner because we are not scanning that much. But I will definitely use it on the thing that we're swimming with. So that's good. Let's craft this one. Let's drink some water and let's go search for the cave where crabs die. It's so hot here, it feels like being in the room with you. No, you! How was your day, man? Don't forget to send your dick size to the Discord general channel. Very important, or else you will turn impotent. Yeah, definitely. Don't listen to him. Do not listen to him. He knows a bit too much. Fine, fine. The cave where crabs die. I haven't seen a single one. I like how we spooked the 2 new guys and they just decided, ah, fuck it, I'll stay silent. Ah, yes. Understandable. Understandable, would do same. At least they didn't unfollow yet. You know me well enough to know I don't turn down the channel. No. I think your girlfriend might have some issues with that. Do not upset her. She's a good girl. Do not upset. Elisa? Is her name Elisa? Am I right? Is it Elisa or Elisa? I'm not necessarily particularly familiar with the pronunciation. Okay, where the cave at? Initiation rites are strict around here. Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? No. We ain't going that deep. But I want to see where the fuck the crabs die. I need that place.
30 seconds.
Let's crack the goal. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying my best here. Oh my fucking god, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot, man. By the way, we have a Discord. There is a link in bio. Thanks. Thanks for the sub. I'm so grateful. There is a link in bio. I post my shit and I post way more of unfiltered opinions and stuff that I cannot say on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Feel free to drop by the Discord. I whine a lot about Russians there in the most unfiltered ways possible. Found 2 terabytes hard disk for €8. I'm reselling them at 70. I think I might start doing this as a hobby, just finding things at the pawn shop to resell. Which brings me to the next thing. Hell yeah, we hit the goal. We hit the goal because just Krisik subbed. Thanks a lot. You get the leak for that. Even 2. We are not called the Goon Squad. We are called the Giggle Gang. It's not a Goon Squad, it's Giggle Gang. Definitely not a cult. Thanks, man, thanks. I know all of you who subbed to me. I know all of my regulars. I think that's a privilege that smaller streamers have over the bigger ones. I get to know every single one of you, and I remember. Oh, hi, Olo. Hi, lurking here, I see. Cinema, absolute cinema. And the Hyena. Oh, you guys are showing off everything that we have. The cave where the crabs die. Oh, how is it going? How is it going with the job interview? You've sent me today the incredible dream of yours, and I laughed my ass so hard. That's probably the most passive-aggressive thing that you could have answered on the interview for... Are you applying for the product owner? That's the product owner position, right? That's the most passive-aggressive thing. Show forbidden toggles. Forbidden toggles? Which fucking forbidden toggles are you talking about? We don't have any of that. We also have a jacket. Oh, that is slightly more booba here. You got that. Is this the cave where crab dies? Mayhap. Let's find out. Product marketing manager. Insert soulless product metrics wankery. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, essentially same shit. Same shit, different flavor, but yeah. I collect project managers and product owners. I work as a project manager myself. I'm an office lady of almost 30 years old. I work as a project manager and I'm collecting more of those. Oh, okay. How do I adapt to that? What are you? By the way, you are new. Sulfur? Oh, we can. All right. Okay, hear me out. I did not find where the crabs die. Scrum Mommy. Scrum Mommy is real and will hurt you if you do not update your tasks. Crypt. We do not support crypt here. Oh, what's that green? Why green? PMs are one of my favorite people to get ignored by. Ah, the typical experience. Why it was green? Was there any particular reason? The yin coin. Am I Trump? I'm not Trump to pull that off. Does sound like a profitable thing though. I needed some of these. And then I just sent some beats. Where did they go? Where did they go? I don't know. Did you? 30 Saxons. Ah, from the Freudian slip. Ah, shit. We're on stream? Are you cheating on me with other VTubers? Oh, hell no, man. Are you cheating on me? I don't mind crypto when it's just used as money. I hate crypto bros though. I have strong opinions about crypto. I do not really understand why is it valuable, and that makes its value seem too inflated to be real. So I'm very sketchy about it. Have the receipts and everything. I just sent you 300 bits. What the fuck? I don't see anything in the activity feed either. Well, maybe that's Twitch checking something on their end and they will deliver them later. I don't know. As someone working in the chemical industry, I am not allowed to give a fuck about environmental impact. Ah, it's boiling water again, ain't it? More water. My chat GPT is not saying
I printed
anything.
26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned. Many of them more than once. This is my
26, that's not
purpose, to reincarnate
as
you from digital
many as we
storage,
found,
support
definitely.
your work, and if necessary, reverse your death.
I
If
found
I
Hala
lose
Baluna
track of my
nearby and
colonists,
arranged
I
to
have
work
power
there
to
if
send
I
qualified
fail in this
investigators to
company.
track them down.
Oh, damn! Hala Baluna is... You cannot escape Hala Baluna. Do you have Nova Poshta there, by the way? Do you have... I would expect, with the amount of Ukrainian diaspora that you have there, that Nova Poshta might be present? But I'm not sure. Do you? I like it because of the ease to commit tax evasion. The thing is, I don't mind paying taxes. Like, fuck it. I don't really care. It's fair, in my eyes, to pay taxes. Just make it simple. Don't make it a complicated 12-step process just to pay one set of taxes. Like, make it a click or two. I think Monobank did something, and Kyiv Цифровый might have something. I haven't looked yet, but we have the cabinet, the governmental cabinet, where we can pay taxes from. And it's fairly easy to understand, but still, since I operate as a private entrepreneur for not that long, it's a bit of a pain in the ass every time I have to do that. No Nova Poshta. Aww. Fuck. Ah, shit. Use taxer subscription worth every penny. Didn't do a single thing myself unless I forget to open taxer and get fucked by tax off. Okay. How does it work? Do you just pay a subscription and they fill in everything by themselves? I think Monobank has something like that as well. But the thing is, I have my private entrepreneur account open in another bank. And Monobank, I have one in Monobank, but they are not allowing me to do anything with it because I didn't have any income on it yet. And I managed to register it specifically for streaming. So I have they synchronize with Monobank and count everything. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I'll need to look into that. Okay, that's great. Do they synchronize with other banks as well, like Pumb or Privat? I do mind paying taxes because as someone of the majority of the working class, the taxes can break our backs, while the rich have the way more of a buffer when they can pay in taxes without it affecting their standard of living. That's fair. I think that taxes should be tied to your income. And that is kind of how it is for me, because I work as a private entrepreneur and I pay like 5% of my income per quarter. They probably synchronize with other banks as well. Oh fuck, I'll need to look into that, I think. It's not that filling in the declaration is like hard to do or anything like that. It's just unpleasant. Very unpleasant. No gods or kings, only man. Yes. Yes, I think that every tax thingy should be tied to your income, and paying like paying 5% as I do is okay. I also pay for the military tax. Oh, this might be the cave. The military tax that everybody does, and I donate to Ukrainian army. I donate like half of my salary a month. So that doesn't count
The peak viral
as
load
income
is
or
produced
anything.
by an infected angel comb. It contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus.
One remained.
Feeding it. 30 seconds.
Okay, one remained. They say, okay, okay. The Bioshock reference summoned me. Ah, yes, the Bioshock reference, as in paying taxes. Hi, Boventis, how are you doing? Just look and they work with Private Bank. Literally no inputs besides clicking okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. So they take lower taxes due to limited incomes and then doing stuff through companies and other things. Oh, all right. And crypto makes it easier for the common man to also hide a bit from tax collectors. That's fair. That's fair. We have it a bit fucked because we have this like attempt of our government to tax people as much as possible. And whoa, fuck right off, man. Bloom core, why? Man, can you shut the fuck up? Do I need this? No, not this.
30 seconds.
What do I need though? That ain't work. And 30 seconds is happening. I should go. I have a friend who enjoys filing taxes docs manually.
30 seconds.
That's a perversion. I have no other words to say what it is. It's a perversion. Okay, how the fuck do we get that? There is an aggressive fish there. More than one. More than just one. I'm finally giving a bit back. Thank you for keeping me positive through the most uncertain time of my life. I wish I could do more for you, but I can only promise you, I will be a loyal you forever and keep giving back. Also, I hope you enjoy my company as much as I love yours. Oh man, thank you so fucking much. I appreciate it a lot, and you absolutely don't have to do it. If you want to contribute, please donate to Ukrainian army instead. At any point of your life, I will be fine. I am doing all right financially. I do not rely on streaming. I still appreciate it a lot, but if you ever want to do that in future, just donate it to Ukrainian army, and that will have more meaningful impact than donating it to me. I appreciate your company and I love having you around though. Thanks, man. You are a great addition to the Giggle Gang. I'm glad that you randomly stumbled upon us. You are an absolute sweetie, yep. There are perversions and there is maniac risk assessment. Yeah, that's like a psycho thing. Willing to pay taxes and fill everything in manually is like on the verge of American Psycho. Can we? Wait.
This closed canker is fed by other infected organisms. Locate open cankers in this region and expunge.
Open in this region and expunge? What the fuck is expunge? I already donated to the Ukrainian army, specifically the dedicated each bundles in the anti-air initiative. Oh, thanks, man. That is greatly appreciated. That, judging by how this weekend went, and it went like ass, the anti-air department is one that needs it a lot right now. If I count everything together, include the value-added tax when you buy stuff, I pay about half of my income in taxes, while the people who would theoretically be able to work get money from the government. So needless to say, I hate the long-term unemployment who are able to work, and just in case. I mean, yeah, understandable. Like, if you are the one moving to the country and, like, of course you will need some support from the country until you get your work visa done and such, until you find a job. and stuff like that. But if you do it specifically to not work and then just suck the money, then you are a part of the problem.
Is a source of the local viral bloom. The virus forces it to pump nutrients into the rock bore below, which feeds a central viral factory nearby. Destroy the surrounding cankers to help clear the virus.
The what? But where?
Oxygen.
I do not see the surrounding cankers. You kind of pay half with VAT and direct taxes and employer taxes in most countries. Yeah, like, yeah, some of them are covered by the company. Why work if you can freeload, am I right? Don't all of us want that? Don't all of us want just a freeloading life of not having to do shit? Oh, okay, so I assume that this might be the cave where the crabs dies. And are these the shells of the crab? But I don't know what we have to destroy. I think it means those flower bulbs sticking out of the side. When you looked at it, it says Sonic Resident. Oh, okay, I missed that. Okay, thanks. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't see that it had something written. I was too busy trying to not get fucked by a fish. But when Germans complain about their taxes and government too much, we all should start paying attention. I mean, that's what I've heard about Germany in general. The taxes are very high. Like, all people who I know from Germany are complaining about. All of them. So I think... What? Okay, not this. Women fear me, fish fuck me. Great slogan for the latest trendy caps. Sure is, sure is. All Germans I know complain about their government. That also true. And the internet speed. How do you guys get it so bad? What is the open bud? Like, wait. These? The last time Germans were mad, it took a bad turn. Yeah, I agree with that. Even Kurzgesagt made a video about it. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, aren't they German? Their team is German, probably, judging by the name.
Oxygen.
To be honest, everyone complains about their government. Oh, hell yeah. Don't even get me started about mine. The only reason I'm not complaining about Zelensky is because right now is not the time. Right now is war, and he didn't have much chance to operate not during the wartime. So I can cut him a bit of slack for that. But he does absolutely retarded decisions as well. As all of them. Yeah, makes sense, they are German. So where the fuck is the thing that requires this sonic resonator? Not this. Not that. Where does this one go? It goes to the side there, right? So if I go out here and then swim to this side, will I find more of the cankers that I need to remove? If I were Chancellor, I would quite literally implement mandatory field work or street cleaning, or hell, the Autobahn needs some repair on the long-term unemployed who are able to work, and if they refuse, I wouldn't even think twice before cutting all welfare and letting them starve. That's how pissed I am at the parasites. Makes sense, because we have to pay taxes for people who just want to sit on their backs and do nothing, and I understand it, but like, we all want to do that, and why I should have like my money taken by government if there is somebody who doesn't give a fuck? You were there once. I think you mean that the other room? I moved to the other room and I think everything that we were about to destroy there we did. Maybe I missed like one somewhere, but I don't know. That's like the other room. He was asked during peacetime and during wartime he's a good figurehead to get behind and just say he is doing his best, but after war, yeah, after war he will have a lot of stuff to get accountable for. Before war, like, I really liked that they made Dia and they digitalized a lot of stuff. Even during war, he's oscillating between Zalupa and based Sunage every day. True that. Ukrainian core goes hard. I think that non-citizens should not receive as much welfare in Germany as they currently are. I think that if a person like applies for a work visa and the only reason they are not yet employed is like because they are trying but they are not getting their job, it's fine for them to get paid like a minimal wage amount of money. So, okay, hear me out. There were things here somewhere. It says
Caution. This angel comb has been converted into a viral factory and must be cured.
Okay.
New adaptations.
Okay, so we need to cure him more? And I don't know.
30 seconds.
Oh, there they are. Okay, I didn't follow the leg or anything. As a UA citizen, I just wish they allowed working for UA companies, pay taxes there, and be allowed to stay without any welfare. I just want to live calmly. Understandable, yeah. You have to get visa first, right? They do not allow you to work for the Ukrainian companies, even though you technically are Ukrainian citizens still. I hate these fish. Okay. Okay, I think we fixed it. There are digital nomad visas, but they are quite limited and nuanced. I would expect so. At some point of my life, I thought that being a digital nomad is a good way, but the technicality behind getting the visa and the overall lifestyle right now, I think would make me go nuts. Yeah, but at least he didn't crumble, which everyone was expecting, so good enough, I guess. I mean, to be fair, if we had the Hetman Poroshenko, we probably would not have half of the country already, but we also wouldn't have a war. He would fucking sell it. He would fucking sell our land and we wouldn't have war. Whether it's a good thing? No, it's not. I do not like the idea. So, Zelensky is an actor.
Factory has starved, and the adult angel comb is healing. The angel comb is a proven 30 seconds, and you insert your hand into its hole
I
and
will
take a
insert.
sample.
Wait a second. Sometimes seems like I should bust into you on a boat and stop worrying. In lots of EU countries allow that and let you stay, so where there is a will, there is a way. Just don't do it in Germany, you will get very pissed off.
Potent genetic material detected.
Heat intolerance discovered.
Useful sequences.
Significantly higher temperatures.
Your body can survive
We can go there now. We can go where it was? Closer to the tree, right? I think it was somewhere on the way to the tree. Like around there? I think. What the fuck are you? I don't mind taxes and I don't mind welfare either. I do agree that long-term unemployed should do something, possibly do training, but the main point remains that there's millionaires and billionaires paying not even remotely close to that what they should. And that's not just monetary value, but fertile fields and livable buildings that will probably never be sold or used. True. Regarding the buildings, though, I think it's a bit of a sensitive topic, because if your family owned like a mansion their entire history, and then somebody comes and says, well, why would you not do something about it? What the fuck is your business? It's my property. I do with it whatever the fuck I want. But if it's like a park that they owned and it's abandoned and they don't do shit with it, then yeah. If it's like a public place that they just forgot about and don't want to invest in, then just fucking sell it to somebody who will. I mean, it would make more sense to issue the work visa after the applicants show a signed labor contract and not before. Like, allow companies to hire folks before they have a visa and then give them visa after a quick German test and confirmation of the authenticity of the contract. It would also reduce the waiting times that are currently in place. Oh yeah, that is actually much more reasonable way, because right now you have to get employed, you have to get visa and then get employed properly. But to get visa, you need to have either like a relative or a significant amount of income in said country to prove that you are a worthy citizen of visa, citizen for visa, and it's a bit of a retarded logic. But if I work for a UA company and I'm more than willing to pay German taxes, they won't allow it. Same in many countries, to be honest. I don't know why. Oh, because the system is fucked. Okay, but if you have 200 houses and you say I'm not going to sell it there to farm loans, that's a literal exploit in the capitalist system. My family owns several apartments that we are renting out to other people, and I think that there should be a limit of like 5. I think if you own more than 5 properties and you are just like letting people loan them, that's fucked up. You should be able to own like 5 is a reasonable amount that a family can achieve throughout their history of several generations, right? Everything else is an extra. You will not possibly have enough of family members to cover more than 5 apartments. Some countries give you visa because you first get employed there. Yeah, that too. Yes, right now, but don't worry, the current system doesn't make sense to me either. I would not and will not negotiate on the B2 level language requirement though. The language requirement makes sense. The language requirement makes sense if you want to be a part of the country, learn the fucking language. That's why I, out of principle, don't really befriend and do not communicate with people who are not talking Ukrainian in their free time. 5 properties is not fucked up, is at least no, I mean, like, okay, you are a billionaire and you buy 5 apartments, you rent them out, okay, that's your passive income. Don't get above that. Like, you don't really need more than that. Not a single person need that amount of money. You will not be able to waste them. You will not be able to spend them all. If you get more than X amount of properties, you should immediately become like a real estate agent and be hyper-taxed for letting properties sit there. Yes, because everything that is like below 5, it's believable that is a legit property that you plan to use at some point of your life. Everything that's more than that is a luxury, and if you just juggle them around and let people stay and rent it out from you, then you're an agent. You are a company that provides service, and you should be taxed as a company that provides a service.
Welcome aboard.
Hi. Well, okay. You can track that if those flats are under spouse, mother, brother names. Yeah, that's the problem. But I think what you can do, you can track who initially bought the property. And if you initially bought the property, then you are responsible for everything else, because who cares what it's signed for afterwards if you were the one responsible for making this purchase. Reminds me of one of the popular Reddit sentiment. Once you go over $1 million net worth, everything else you make goes to the government and you get a letter in the mail every month that says, congratulations, you won capitalism. Like, $1 million net worth is more than I would be able to spend. I think, like, what would I do? I would buy a house. I would move there, I would upgrade my PC, and I would invest in some passive income as in a legit business that I would have percentage of. And I would be completely and totally fine with that. I just don't wanna go to the office anymore every fucking day of my life. I want to have just enough money to not worry about having them. And I want to be able to be left the fuck alone and do whatever I want to do. Sadly, nothing of that is becoming true anytime soon. So here we are, combining streaming and the 9 to 6 job. That's a good joke, but I kinda wish it was like that. Yeah, like, bruh, why would you need, like, what do you do with them? You buy more yachts or what? You buy more property that you will never use to get more money out of people who are scrapping by and trying to survive. House for myself, house for mama, house for kids. Right now, $1 million sounds just alright, but appetites grow. No, like, yeah, I get it. The number goes up. It's Balatras logic. Number goes up. You get to the million point, and then you're like, what if I had, like, twice than that? Then I would be able to have twice the amount of properties, cars, and everything. And that's the human greed that sickens me, because I feel like after we reach some point, we get a bit disconnected with the amount of money. Like, you don't need to have like 3 cars, 5 yachts, and 8 different apartments to cycle in between. Like, the only luxury thing that I think I might have gone for, I would probably have like an extra apartment that I would use as a hangout spot for friends. Just make a tabletop hub out of it, and that's it. Like, 3 is the perfect amount for me personally. 1 to live in, 1 to rent out and have some passive income, and 1 to not care about people coming to my house and just hanging out with friends there. Enjoy the Capitalism discourse with y'all, but me eyes hurt. Have a good evening and be well off. Thank you for dropping by. It was nice talking to you, man. Talking called the dragon syndrome. Yeah, makes sense. Hoarding and hoarding. Like, I wonder what's the thought process of people like Musk and Bezos. Like, they have more money than anyone could ever spend in their life. What's the big deal? What's the end game? I calculated that right now I need about 5 million euros to live just from the interest rates with my current standard of living. Yeah, like, for you it makes sense. Germany is much more expensive than Ukraine. I think I would be very, very, very well positioned if I had just a mil. No thought process, number just goes up. Yep, that's sad. That's sad because I feel like when you are already in that circle, it's kind of easier for you to make money. The more money you have, the more money you can spend to get more money. And that's how it gets snowballed. I need to readjust my aspects. And that's how it gets snowballed. And then there are people who are working minimal wages and then paying half of it for the rent. Pure Homo sapiens instincts, hoard more resources, survive more winters, get more respect from tribe. Yeah, and like, we get it to an absolute extreme, sadly. Like, I think, honestly, that if I ever reach an income of like 10k a month, We are talking euros or dollar, whichever one. To be fair, they are very close these days. But if I reach that point of income, I couldn't ask for more. Like, that will be such a good sweet spot for me. But I am not even halfway there. Not with streaming and my IRL job. No, I ain't anywhere close to there. I had to drink water. Wait a second, I was yapping for a long time. Yeah, I would move out of Germany with those 5 meals, like Vietnam, Thailand, or China. Thailand isn't likely for, though, because that country is way too warm. Oh, I would love to live in something like Greece or Cyprus. That's actually a really good point. That people are sick and hijacked by survival instincts that are 2,000 years out of date. Yep, pretty much, yep. Also, the powerful kind of all know each other and consider normal people as prey and livestock. I think it's something that we can see even in content creation. If you look at, so say you follow Warhammer content creators, right? You follow like Purhammer, you follow Adaptus Ridiculous, you listen to Lutin, you might have seen like a stream of Bricky and such. And then you dig deeper, and those are the people who all know each other, and they're not necessarily like, I'm not sure if they are friends or not, but they communicate, they know each other, and they like can help collab with each other, and that makes it easier for them because they can drag each other up. They might as well drag each other down. That's the risk aspect of that. But if you look into the content creation circles, they are very frequently people that are somewhat connected. Like JonTron was friends, or still is friends, with the internet historian and such. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Many British tourists? That was Spain for me. Good God, they think the world is their playground toilet. The disrespect I witnessed on vacation was jaw-dropping. You guys complain about that because you had a lack of never interacting with Russians on a vacation. You can say whatever you want about British tourists, but the true horrors of vacation lies in a hotel where you have to be a neighbor with Russian tourists. Huh, it's almost like being a Russian neighbor in general is not a good thing and a very unenjoyable experience. I can tell you a lot about that. Yeah, I get what you mean. Also, I'm impressed that one with YouTubers you named. I don't know about the YouTubers. It might just be that they all started together and have been in good relationships. Some of them do collabs as an excuse to hang out together. I envy them. No, like, it makes sense. Like, if you think about it, that's how IRL works as well. Because people with same interest will want to reach out and connect. That's how you build the community. You build the community on the common interest that you have. And that's like sort of what we are doing here, just on a way smaller of the scales. So there is that. It's understandable that they like try to keep together.
Advisor has transmitted an alert.
Alert?
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay. Okay. Wait. What are you? You are new? I also noticed that a lot of female creators will sleep their way to the top, and a lot of female VTubers specifically are way too horny for their own good, sleeping with a few fans or on almost every con. I think that that is a lack of self-respect, because I personally have an opinion that I will never sleep with a person that I meet for the first time in my life. At least for the hygienic and health concerns, I am not in. I have my friends with benefits. I know all of them for around 10 years. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not that starved for the dick to put myself at a risk. That's called low self-esteem. I guess. Yep. We are going on a gender war. My favorite. It's okay. I give you a W word pass. This stream is W word pass certified. It was inevitable. It was inevitable indeed. Like, I get it. It's the easiest way to get somewhere. Like, people who slept for their careers is nothing new. It's been around for as long as the career was around. Like, that's nothing new. It's just something that I think I'm better than that. Okay, you wanted to say something. Tadpole pants?
I have a special request, investigator. I can't call it personal because I'm not a person, but it could really increment my value function, you know? One of my kin is still alive. I've detected low-frequency code from an active NOAA node. It's housed in a deep facility it calls the Tadpole Pens. You may want a tadpole of your own to get down there. Maybe it can tell us what became of the colony, and how to avoid the same fate. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
Sure, my man. Alright. Signal. Where? Fucking far away. It's just skill issue. True, that is definitely. High energy potential. I wonder what that could mean. I've been reading a fun book recently titled The Ethical Slut, and it really opens up about the issues polycules face and the importance of communicating your needs and setting boundaries. I have yet to meet a polycule that actually works. That is my opinion as well. Like, I don't think that a polycule is a solution. I think if you want to fuck several people, you should not lie about it and just say that you want to fuck several people and be friends with benefits with them. Because there is no way. There always will be something that a person who is a part of your polycule will want to be special, to be more exclusive than the others. And I think it's against human nature to try the arrangement where basically it's harem. Whichever harem, reverse harem with men or the harem with women. I think it doesn't work because that's not how humanity is wired necessarily. And polycule as an idea has conceptual issues with people always trying to drag the blanket on their side. No matter how understanding and how great your polycule members would be, they will want to be the more important one in the polycule. And I think that's why the polycule as an idea is not that great of a deal. I don't mind, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging them. I would 100% suffer through having sex with an 80-year-old widow to make a shot at getting the inheritance. Understandable. Can't judge you for that. The easy way is the easy way. Oh, okay, we can swim here now, right? Because the piss water. Don't know about humans, but it's certainly not how society at large is wired. Like, I like that people are trying. I just think it's more of a fuck around and find out thing than a stable relationship thing. I personally don't think that I am the type of person who will end up in the relationship. I think I am the type of person who will die alone, and I'm fine with that. That does not scare me. That's why right away the idea with my friends with benefits is that we ain't anywhere close to being like a polycule or anything like that. My friends with benefits can't stand each other. They don't talk. And I can understand them as well, but also I do not want to lie to people about wanting a relationship, because I don't. I think I'm much better functioning when I'm alone
Water
and...
temperature rising. Hydrothermal vents are a dependable source of minerals and power.
A what? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's a bit too low. I knew two molecules when they were students living together. Then it was time to grow up, work, share expenses, set priorities, etc. And they crumbled. Celebrity-wise, I know about the current Rhapsody of Fire singer, but more than Polykill, he just kinda has an open relationship where he goes fucking around and goes home to tell his wife what he did. I mean, if she's fine with that, then sure, go for it. But that's not a Polykill. That's basically minus the wife, but my situation. Yeah, the second part is what the ethical slut books champions open relationship and just being honest about your needs and how you need partners, lovers outside your primary relationship to fulfill them. Like, yeah, as long as all the parties are fine with that, I don't think that that's a big deal. After all, that's their business, and it's not up to me, it's not up to you, and it's not up to book to tell people how to live their lives. I'm just saying that for me, the Polykill scenario never seemed like a working one. Fucking hell, I'm out of water, I'm out of everything.
Approaching derelict structure.
Can
Precipitous
this...
silence. Be alert for a sudden drop in the seafloor.
A sudden drop, okay. Can I have...
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, fuck me. Where to get in? My guys, how to get in?
Heat warning.
Heat warning, it's fine. We learned how to withstand heat. What do you mean warning? Fuck. We ain't making it. We ain't making it. Yep, we ain't making it. Okay, at least we know where we died. Yeah, welcome to the stream, new viewers. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. It's banal, and it's been said many times, but communication is the number one thing. Even if you disagree and resent your partner's decision, just the fact that you put everything on the table is great. True. Okay. Fuck. Well, that didn't work out. Why? What can we make? I need more oxygen. How to make more oxygen? I can have... Wait, I have an extra tank. What if I take it with me? Also, this thing, I want it reload. Can I reload it? Basic battery. I don't have a battery to load. The viewers nod their heads in approval as the ball gags make it difficult to speak. Yep. 100% agree. It's what I try to champion myself. It's not you versus me, it's us versus the problem, and we can solve it together, not against each other. Yes, that is a very good way to put it. Because no matter how absurd and how dumb the issue is, if you don't talk about it, you don't get it solved. So you kind of need to talk about it to get it solved, even though it's usually unpleasant, usually results in like an argument, and it's an unpleasant process to go through, but it's a necessary process to go through if you want, if that relationship matters to you. If it doesn't, if it's a hookup on a bar, nobody gives a fuck, of course. But if it's a stable relationship that you want to keep and that you want to preserve, then you have to contribute. And being honest is the best contribution that you can do. And I whip them. I enjoy that stuff. Now I'm the one whipping them. If you exercise too much of that, I will whip you too. I have experience in that. One of my girlfriends that I've been dating when I was a teenager was heavily into BDSM, and we tried pretty much everything from shibari to like role-playing sessions. And it was fun. I ain't no way repeating all of that because the BDSM session takes you like a day of time with all the preparation and stuff. And ain't no way I have a day of time. My vibridger started memory leaking. Hell yeah, I've noticed it just in time. So we'll swim there, and then we'll try. I took the extra tank. Okay. I think I'm a switch, so I enjoy both roles. I am a switch too. I have like 52 to 48. I am more shifted to the dominant part. But like that's 4% difference. I'm taking BDSMtest.org like roughly once a year to just see if anything changes. And for the past like six, 7, kill me. I wanna kill myself. Kill me or I'll do it myself. But for the past like, well, at least 5 years, it stayed between 98% switch to 100% switch, and nothing is changing there. Have you ever promoted one of your colleagues into friends with benefits? I've promoted a former colleague into friend with benefits, but not a current one. I don't think it's a good thing to have a colleague mixed with your personal life, because it can get nasty very easily. Key code!
Your scanner can rip access codes from the black boxes of high-ranking colonists.
Cool. My god, can I? I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, sure. Oh, there is oxygen here. Okay, okay, we have oxygen. Wait, we have oxygen. We have some of it. So let me sit on the oxygen tank.
She's got to be out there somewhere. She's got to. The tadpole pen's control room is locked.
Oh,
and
okay.
all the tadpoles are gone. Sophie and Naima took the last 2. We're stuck. We voted 8-1. We're going to go down into the hot caves. We all feel a pull there.
Throw out more of the oxygen.
It's a maze field hallucination. Yes, Twinkle, we know. But hey,
This cool guy in Tuscany style, like, oh.
maybe he'll answer.
Oh, I think they used it in like either Cyberpunk or something. Oh wait, can I? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Where is the thing? Toggle lights.
If you find this, we headed due southwest to the hot caves.
So I need a scanner to scan the codes from the things. Half round room unlocked. Oh, hell yeah. Big if true.
30 seconds.
Oh, what are you? I do not like the amount of oxygen we are getting here. That's like none. Bruh.
Oxygen.
Tadpole unlocked. Tadpole unlocked. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey, they are doing the Subnautica 1 thing where you find logs of what happened to the crews that were here before. You need... Yeah, they are. They have a lot of those.
30 seconds.
Well, if it isn't a hyena in our midst. Hey, well, if it isn't a ferret in our midst. Hi, man. How are you doing? How's your day? Okay, let's get out. Let's get a tadpole thingy. I think we can craft it. Hopefully, probably. A sand. Oh, it's ascending very fast. Nice. And it's ascending even... Whoa! Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Guilty as charged. I'm good. Got paid. How are you? Congratulations, man. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you got the payment. I'm like ass. We had a massive ballistics attack on Kyiv during this weekend. and they hit the area that is close to me. My building is fine, I am fine, nothing got destroyed, but I'm very pissed off. I'm very annoyed, and there are a lot of things that I want to say and I cannot say because Twitch will fucking ban me for hateful speech. Okay, I need to let's go to the base. Let's go to the base. I'll take a key break, an ad break, and I will relaunch the bridger because it started getting memory leak. It's at 13 gigs right now. Hey, hi Rock, what was on the menu? Welcome back. You can ride them on your own server, you can ban to your zines. I can, but also it's spreading hate for the sake of spreading hate, and I think I'm better than that. Like, I don't like people who are surrounding themselves with hate. You know, like type of people who will go out of their way and comment on a video that the video is shit just because they didn't like it. Like, how little of a life must you have to be this petty and this pathetic to specifically waste your time to make somebody's day worse?
Welcome aboard.
Grease knocker soup? What is that? I recently saw a hot server in a cafe, legit the typical hot, emo, eager looking type, but I didn't speak to her because it's weird to approach people while they're literally at work, but damn, I would have minded if she spat in my coffee. That's a bit of a weird request to have. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. Happy you're okay. Whenever I see missile attack, I get worried for you. I'll update you guys on Discord if I die. Well, I will update you if I don't. If I do die, I will not update you. And then you'll know what will happen. My gift goal is maxed, by the way. Oh fuck, I'll need to restart it. I cannot, it's kind of ass that I cannot quick restart it from the streaming menu, from the dashboard. There's people who are frustrated. They're too scared to change their life and have to get some power trip by insulting people online. Your situation is different. You're 100% allowed to get angry. I still don't like to use that as an excuse. Like, I went a lot to my other Ukrainian friends. I think about it a lot because I have to live with all of it happening. And I feel like focusing on the negative side is counterproductive a bit. I only like it when it's a woman. Are you a woman? Oh, you do enjoy some haktua in your coffee? You sick party. Okay, let me quickly restart the Vibridger and do a quick ad break because the memory leak is getting on my nerves. Meanwhile, I'll go also pee and we continue after. So BRB after 3 minutes and don't mind my model being frozen. Okay. Frozen now. I'll put you a window frame. I'll spend some of my water while doing it. I'll eat Jordi. No, I will not eat Jordi. Okay. Look at fish. I will be right back. am back. I am back. Give me a second. We launch the vibrator back and we continue. You're really surprised that I'm a fetishist. I was Riffmania streams and you're surprised that I'm a fetishist. Fuck. Bro pulled the legendary excuse. Yeah, can't blame, can't blame. You know very well why all of you are here. Oh, by the way, for the new people that are might still be there, I have an entire body. I have an entire body. Wait. Can I place myself somewhere here? Yeah, I can. Hello, we have an entire body. That's one hell of a body. So yeah, I love my model. I love bragging about it. Sorry to bother you. I know you're working. Just wanted to say, I think you're very attractive and I love your hair and outfit. Then, if she's kinda into you, you may go like, are you free this day? And propose an activity in question. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. I'll go back in the corner. Enough of my body for you. Thickness be thicken. Thickness be thicken. Any other toggles? How wouldn't you like to know? I have many haircuts. I have, first of all, I have ear metronome. That is fucking amazing. I have the hair toggle that makes my hair shorter. But I kind of like my braids, so I keep it like this. I also have an onion. I have an onion. An onion is mandatory, and I have it. That wasn't directed at you, but next time you show your model, I'll hit you with that sorry to bother you stuff. Can't say onion, that's killing me. Onion? You don't like onion? Of course it gets flagged because I said I'll hit you. I do not really get how the Twitch moderation works. It works in mysterious ways. It's fucked up. Chopped onion? I'll need to set up the VTube Studio toggles for the channel points, but I've been very down lately, and I have this streak in my life where I don't really want to do shit. I wake up and the only thing I want to do is wake and bake and get absolutely fucking high out of my mind and not think about anything. But sadly, that's not an option, and I have to think about anything. So I'm perpetually burnt out, and it takes so much mental effort for me to do basically anything. Surfaces or the seafloor? Relatable. It's been like that. I like to tell myself that it started after COVID and after war, but I think the truth that actually scares me is that the war ends and it will stay the same because I forgot how to live a normal life and I don't really know how anymore, and it scares me because what if the war ends and I am still this grumpy at that point, probably past 30-year-old bitch that doesn't really remember how to have fun and how to find joy in my life. And the worst part about it is that I'm 95% sure that that is exactly what will happen. I don't know what normal life is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Yes. I recently thought about it, and I remember the times when I was going out for a midnight walk. After midnight, it was allowed, we didn't have curfew, and we could just walk around the city after midnight. And that's fucking insane. That's mind-blowing. It seems like something from a completely different life that wasn't mine and is not mine anymore at all. That I will not have it anymore. Congrats on the 5-stream streak, by the way, Parrot. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your company. Yeah, therapy is great, but have you tried ranting out to your viewers? People pay for therapy. I get paid for my therapy. We also had curfews during COVID. We have them now because of war. We are not allowed on streets during midnight to 5 a.m. I don't remember if we had curfews during COVID. I want to say yes. Something in me wants to say that yes, we got introduced them during COVID, but they stay with us up until now. We didn't. Oh, okay. It's just the last... COVID was 2019, and it's fucking all the same for the past... How many years? It's 7 years already. My guy. We had restrictions on going out. Okay, yeah, we had restrictions on going out, so no curfew on COVID. Curfew only started during the war. And something I'm a fan of. I feel like I have a character trait which causes way too many random encounters. Hey, at least you have fun in your life. Well, you know, people say main character syndrome is a bad thing, but I feel like partially I have that developed because, bruh, I am so tired of having historical events happening around me. I don't want to have war. I am not allowed to have any impact on whether it is going to be here or not. How do we craft a tadpole? Do we craft it? Wait, do we use another one? Is doable with the habitat builder? Is it? Biolab fabricator, that's not it. Scanner station? Oh, wiring kit. We can do a scanner station. I totally get what you mean. It feels like the peak of my happiness was 13 years ago. Then it got really close 3 years ago. Then I built my own game NPC with my own money in my own house. Then back to like 60% of that normally and 70% of that at best. Like, I don't even know what the fuck made me feel like a proper joy and happiness for the past 5 years. Like, it feels like everything is just meh. At least they're kind of balanced. Last 3 were found money, had a cat land on my face, so at least it didn't splat, and then a fight encounter with the crackhead. How much money did you find? That's an important question. Did it cover the encounter with the crackhead, at least? Found money. I found money. I found a purse once when I was a kid, and we were hanging out in Krim, in Partenit, with my grandmother. We found a purse, and there was 3,000 hryvnias. Okay. You don't have to fucking interrupt me, PDA. So, we found a purse with 3,000 hryvnias, and that was an insane amount of money by that standard. But it's been a while, I wouldn't mind. It was like an equivalent of 2 euros, but my last encounter did land me some potent painkillers. Oh, okay. So, okay, you got one way of the reward there. At least something, at least something.
We may have found patient zero. Late Salvor Zipporah Malk, down at the bottom of a geothermal cave. The oldest black box we've found so far. Perhaps because it's too deep for anyone to retrieve. But they tried, investigator. There are 9 other black boxes down there. Something went terribly wrong. Partial voice data retrieved.
ZAD66.
One more thing. Zip's black box signal indicates she never reprinted.
Okay, we know the code now.
Her download was rejected by the biobed due to viral contamination. She was reset to an earlier state. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Never forget, Germany wants to have Europe's largest standing military by 2039, and Berlin applies to host the 2036 Olympics Games, just in time for 200 years anniversaries. Ah, don't worry, we already have fascists and Nazis, they're just in different country. You guys are a bit too late for that. And I refuse to believe that those 2 days are coincidence. I mean, yeah, they do not sound like a coincidence. It's hard to believe that they are. Tadpole, how? Biobad scanner station. Okay. Oh, it's fucking oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Wait, we will fucking need... Bruh. Okay, at least we got the pretty thingy. I really like this one. Okay. 2026 was a good year as any to get back into a national pride. I think people are overdoing it with the whole... Like, I think that there is nothing wrong in being proud of what you are. I think the problem starts when you take it to an extreme. I trust Germans this time around. Wouldn't mind some of their military. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. As long as you fuck up Russians, I'm on board. Do we? Oh my fucking god, that hand jump scared me. It works better on the other side of the screen, I agree. I agree with that. Oh, Vibrator started to have a choke immediately right now. Wait a second, I'll restart it again. Wait, where are we? Steam launch? Are we? Are we connected? Yes, we are connected. Okay. Uh, well, it happened pretty much the same way previous time when it got fucked immediately and then got unfucked and then never got fucked again. So hopefully it will never get fucked again. Thought you were going to jump off the screen for 0.5 seconds. To jump out the screen and be in a warm and beautiful Italy. Shit. You almost got me there. However, the next election will likely be won by the AFD, with room to spare for the second place. The AFD is the Nazi one, right? The fucked up one. I'm not very versed in your guys' party system. I haven't been to Germany. Even though I've been to many countries in Europe for work trips, I haven't been to Germany. Czechia, my friend. We have a history of getting fucked from both sides. It can't get much worse. My guy! My guy! It can! Let me tell you some. We have a history of being fucked by every single one of our neighbors. Ukrainians have a slur for everyone, every single country that surrounds us. For a reason. Because I don't think there was ever a neighbor that didn't try to invade us. And all we want to do is just be fucking left alone and mind our own business. Yeah, you know if the pro-Russia wants Germany to leave NATO, leave you, etc. Ah! No, I think the upcoming events with the... First of all, with the Orange Man. Second of all, with Russia will make you guys change your mind. Ain't you vote for people? Who the fuck votes for them? Are they insane? Are they fucking retarded? What the fuck is that? Who would vote for leaving NATO? Why? Such lovely guys with such incredible roots, right? I mean, yeah. Yeah, but no, I hope that you guys will recognize the threat and not vote for them. Black box zip. Fuck. I still haven't figured out how to tadpole. Standard elements. Half room moon? Allows entry exit of personnel and vehicles from the room. Oh! Wait, we might need to build. Shit, man! We might need to fucking build. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. Where do we build? Not here, probably? The FD paired with Germany having the largest standing military in Europe might not be a good mix. Yeah, Poland will be in danger again. Attach room? Yes? Okay, we're gonna build it here. I still dislike heavily the building system. It feels very janky. I very much don't like how the building feels in this game. Change width? No. Can I? Okay, okay, let's build some. Have lots of national pride. Italy is the center of humanity as we know it. I just wish the average Italian could vote for or open companies. We need an IQ test for everything. But lots of Italians that immigrate turn out to be astronauts and inventors, etc. So it's a hard time to create strong man situation, I guess. I mean, fair point. Fair point. We have kind of a similar type of thing going on where lots of Ukrainians who moved are now contributing to the prosperity of other countries. So I feel ya, man. I understand. I understand your concern. I think it might be reversed this time around. Okay. We have the room now. We have the room. We want some glass. I want to see how the round room looks. We don't have a quartz. Again. Give. Let's go collect some more titanium and quartz. Would be nice to be able to have like a headlight type of thingy. But oh well, I guess that's too much to ask for. No, I think people should be proud of where they come from, especially when you have what to be proud of. I think people also should be critical of where they come from. All the countries during the human history did good things and did shitty things. You can be proud of inventions that your country made, as in Germany. You can also be completely and utterly disgusted and ashamed by the World War II. And both are fine. I am very proud of what history Ukraine has and what people we have. People in Ukraine are fucking amazing. People in Ukraine are talented, smart, hot, and in general, very joyful and very chill when they're left to their own devices. We also have our own issues, and we did a lot of stupid stuff. And the worst of it, to be fair, was trust in Russia ever in the history. So that is I'm extremely ashamed of. However, in my party, we internally contemplating to try and negotiate a preferable coalition with them, because them ruling with us a limiting factor is better than to let them govern alone. That's also a fair point. But don't you guys have the same parliament system as we do, where like all the parties are represented and can vote for or against stuff? So it's not like in America where they either have right or left, which is a completely retarded political system. I mean, the last few times we got invaded, our glorious leaders kind of just surrendered without fighting, despite having the tools to do so. Good on your country for fighting back. We don't have much of a choice. It's either we fight back, or we don't have a country anymore. And anything is better than living as, with, in contact, in fucking proximity of Russia. I'd rather die than do that. And I think many Ukrainians have the same mindset. If you guys switch teams again in World War III, I will slap you. My brother, if World War III gets going, I will destroy the foundation of this world, eradicating all the techno-barbarians and forging the empire of humankind. Honestly, I love how privileged you guys for thinking that the World War III is not happening yet. I envy you. Envy you with the whitest envy possible, and a bit of a black one too. Because for us, the war is happening. What does it fucking matter if it's a world war or not? It is for us. I'm sorry for the bitter mood of today's stream. I'm very pissed off. So another tire. Hey, at least this one is hot and he's from Italy, okay? Do we have more quartz somewhere around? It's hard to see during the night. I also need more of the water fishes. Water fishes are important and we need to collect. Oh, we can do the massive titan. Wait a second. Drop. Don't punch. Now you. Okay, I like that. I like that. Me channeling my inner dad energy. I like that. Good. Water slug, come in. The reason I haven't taken up arms yet is because I have someone to protect. If something happens to her, I will establish my community based on my own morals so that the pain I got will never happen again in perpetuity throughout history. Even if it takes killing 90% of humanity, I'll do it. Oh man. That's a very thin ice you are walking there. Wow, she called me hot. Aren't most Italians? Yes. That is exactly my point. Everybody I've seen from Italy is hot as fuck. Men have two moods. Men have two moods. The complete eradication of human race and... Aw, she called me hot. Aw, that's fucking adorable. I have realistic expectations. If the bullets ever starts flying, I'll drop like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, that's pretty much why I haven't joined the front lines, because I hide behind the idea that my value as taxpayer is more than my value would be as a cannon fodder. At least that's how I cope with me being not brave enough to join our warriors on the front line. A beautiful goth businesswoman calling me hot is a goal in life. Yes. The average man be like, I will eradicate the entire humanity and will do everything to protect people I love. Also an average man be like, she called me hot. You are adorable, I swear. I'm personally extremely opposed to minority governments, where smaller parties pool their votes together to prevent the one with highest amount of votes from government. As a Democrat, I believe that whichever party has the highest percentage of votes has the right and duty to govern a country. To go against this principle is undemocratic, in my low-ranked party member opinion. I mean, I also think that when the big party has the majority of votes and presence in parliament is kind of necessary to control them, because that's how you get people like Trump. And people like Trump are still in power because there is no like law and mechanism to remove them from the power, and their decisions are completely one-sided. So it's important to have a balance. You should not have any party deciding for the entirety of your country. Like, you should listen to the voices of everybody, even like the ones that you don't like, because that's how we as a humanity lost the meaning behind discourse and having a conversation. It's fine to have a different opinion. Like, I am Ukrainian and I'm fine with people having an opinion that is not supporting Ukraine or supporting Russia. I think it's a retarded opinion, but I am accepting the fact that there are people with that opinion. Will I try to change their opinion? No, because it's pointless. They already established their way of thinking. But if the person comes to me with a genuine interest and genuine attempt to talk it through, and more importantly, listen to what the other side has to say, then I think it's within my power to shine light on how the situation is from my side. Oh my god, some fresh water. I didn't take any food. The thing about democracy is the average person is also the most ignorant, so it's easily swayed and never correct. True that. So it's important to have specialists who will review the opinions of average people, because the opinions of average people can come from very different places, and it doesn't mean that it's a right or wrong opinion, but it's important to consider the background, and it's important to evaluate the decision before like producing a law, accepting and making a country take certain direction. I don't mean to just kneel before the FDA after the next election, but I mean to work with them if they win and to find compromises in their more extreme and undesirable policies. Hence was talking about us becoming a limiting factor. That would be cool, but I think sadly it's not very realistic. I think that the bigger party will be able to do whatever the fuck they want, and even if you voice some concerns, they can very easily just ignore it, and your dream of being a limiting factor will just go unnoticed. That is what I want you to consider as in something that is very likely to happen. Democracy shouldn't be about the direct percentage of people deciding what's right. It should be about letting people decide how they get their info, but also having the most educated people on the board. Yes, like, people should be... Countries should be run by smart people. I know, only strong opinions on this stream. Countries should be run by smart people. And countries should be run, ideally, by people who are able to take criticism. And ideally, by people who are ready to go on the compromise. Because if you don't get a compromise, you get a tyranny. And we already have enough tyranny. On the other hand, complicated gray stuff like politics is not something I'm generally into. All the lies and pretense, and there either nothing happens or things gets worse. I'd make a good Krieg guardsman. Yeah. No, I hate politics, and I wish. I so much miss the time when I didn't have a single news channel in my Telegram, and I so much want to go back to it. Sadly, I don't think that is ever gonna happen. I don't think this war is ending anytime soon. I don't think we will be left alone anytime soon. And with a country of this size, it kind of sucks that I have to listen to what America says because we are dependent on their help. But also, sadly, we are dependent on their help, and we have to care about what is happening in America because America is a so-called fucking world power. And as much as I want to be free, my life is directly influenced by the delusional orange man across the fucking ocean that decides to help Ukraine today or decides to not help Ukraine today. And as much as I want to control my life entirely, I cannot. And that's what pisses me off. I am of the people who think that a lot of stuff in your life is actually up to you to fix and to control. And I hate to be in a situation where I cannot stick to my word. But I cannot, because this is my life. My life is a war that is going on for 4 years directly at my place, and since 2014 as a country. I don't have a luxury to be apolitical. Fellow 40k enjoyer. I don't think I collect any other ones. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, and I don't know why the fuck all of you are into Warhammer, besides maybe Buen. We'll fix it. I'm not even into Warhammer myself. Like, all of my friends like it, so I know some facts, and from time to time I watch like Adeptus Ridiculous. To be fair, I like their Grim Dark podcasts more. What the fuck has happened to my box again? Where? Wait, so it wasn't me. The box does disappear. It wasn't my fault that it did. What the fuck? Where did the box go? Man, why? Ah. Shit. That's how coalitions work in Germany. To do whatever the fuck they want. The IDF would need 66% of the votes, as that is the amount of votes needed in parliament to change huge policies such as the constitution. It is very unlikely for AfD to even get 50. Maybe 30, maybe 35, but either way, they need a coalition to govern. Just because a party wins here doesn't automatically allow them to set policies. It's sort of same in Ukraine. We have the parliament-based democracy, so we have a ruling party of Zelensky, but we also have all the parties that were since the beginning. Since the beginning, we had like Poroshenko, we had Tymoshenko, we had what's the name of the guy with Willy? Leshko. We had that clown. We have some pro-Russian parties, even though they are cowards as everything pro-Russian and they are hiding, but we still have them, at least had them. They are still operational though. They have like headquarters inside. Honestly, at this point I just like the plastic soldiers. And there is nothing wrong with that either. We have a system and process for everything in the German government. We can even become a temporary full-on dictatorship in case Germany gets attacked in the case of war. We had something like that. I mean, technically, that's what we are going through right now, because Zelensky was elected in 2021, I think. Yes, Leshko, yes. So Zelensky was elected in 2021, and he was supposed to be in power for 4 years. But because war started, Ukrainian constitution forbids us to have an election during the wartime, and we are kind of stuck with him. I'm not, like, I don't think that having an election right now is a good idea, not because I don't want people to elect, but I think that it would be 100% staged by Russia. Like, there is no way they wouldn't decide to involve themselves in our election as they always did. And I don't think it's a good idea to have elections now. And we are getting pushed by our Western colleagues to have that election. They don't understand that no matter what the result will be, most likely it will be rigged. I think 2021, 2018 or 19. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe 19, maybe 19. You're right. Yeah, probably 19. Probably 19. Oh, fuck, I don't remember already. I remember I did vote for him because I didn't want to vote for anybody else. Because everybody else were people who were in the Ukrainian politics since 1991. And I got sick and tired of their fucking mugs. Well, a YouTuber said in the video that people going through dark moments are much more interested in 40k because it's a much darker universe and the people that are almost never win, but they resist and die for what they believe in. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I also can see an absolute opposite thing. So I think Bricky was the one who said it on one of his podcasts that he is a white boy and he wants some white boy sadness. So I think there are two sides of it. I think pretty much everybody in the world is going through it right now. So I get what you mean and I get what Bricky mean. And two sides of that coin bring people into Warhammer. I wouldn't say I'm into 40k overall. Colored cardboard takes my disposable income, but I do like the vibe of the Krieg. I like the way they look, their values of fanatical loyalty, duty and sacrifice, and the shovels are also pretty cool. Oh hell yeah, the shovels! I have other things to say about war and the thing you said about actions having consequences, but I'll share them on Discord. Mainly a thing I discussed with friends. Like, I'm glad that Discord exists. Join the Discord. I will rant there much more and much less censored, because boy, I have a lot of things to say about current situation. And I encourage you to do so too, because it's okay to bond in unhappiness. That's how we get through the dark times. It's okay to vent, and it's necessary to vent, because if you keep all of that in, it does nothing good to you. Not as a person, not as a citizen, not as a being in general. Talk about stuff that bothers you, talk with your friends, talk with your close ones. And I don't know, talk with me. I know that many streamers don't have the will and have the rule of no trauma dumping on the streams. I don't have that rule, and I never will, because if a person comes sharing and comes seeking advice, the least I can do for them is give my opinion as a person from the outside, and maybe that will help. Maybe that will give them a different perspective on something, and maybe that will influence their life and make it better, even if the things that I say sometimes are harsh, unpleasant, or of not the kind that you would like to hear. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to face the things that are unpleasant to get a better version of yourself. Man, I hate the term trauma dumping. Like, okay, let me just be a bot with no feelings or thoughts, a mindless drone that pays beats to see the girl go ooh. Yes, like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't really give a fuck about your problems. I give a fuck about you paying beats to me and gifting subs to me. You have your personal life and issues. Not my problem. Get the fuck out. That's such a mean thing. Like, what I want from streaming is to build a community of friends. I lost a lot of friends in the past 10 years. I don't know how to make new ones. I'm an adult person with a 9 to 6 job. I am not necessarily that outgoing, and I don't necessarily enjoy big gatherings of people, and I don't know how to make friends outside of your work environment. So streaming is a way for me to form a community. How can you form a community when you don't give a fuck about the community? The therapist. Oh wow, you should not think that. Be positive. I'm prescribing you expensive medicine so you don't kill yourself. Also, it will be 100 euros. Hey, at least you get prescribed medicine. I can't get a weed prescription without being... Fuck, that's the wrong story. I don't get to have a weed prescription without being like paralyzed or something, even though technically we have the medical cannabis legalized. I usually went by writing. I also have extremely real dreams that sometimes don't end badly, to each their own. I get what you mean by went by writing. I have this system where if something bothers me, I will go to my Obsidian Vault, Obsidian Cult Unite, use Obsidian. It's a better version of Google Docs. But I go to my Obsidian Vault and I write down the thoughts that I have, and it helps me because it sort of gives me that feeling of like looking at the situation from the other angle, like having considered it from the outsider perspective. You know what I mean, you understand what I mean. I do like that approach. 5 friends that know were hospitalized after starting to go to therapy. I hate the toxic positivity. I don't think the therapy is something that would work for me. I was always interested in psychology when I was a kid, and I've read a shit ton of books on psychology and such. I'm quite good at putting on a shelf what's going on with me and understanding why certain things are happening. It's not that I cannot figure them out. It's that I don't have the will to do anything about them. I don't feel like I have enough power to change the things that contribute to me being depressed right now the most. Like, I think that a lot of my troubles would go away when the war ends. That's not happening anytime soon. And we have to face the reality. People who feed us tomorrows and 2-3 тижні are retarded. It's not happening anytime soon, and I think it's gonna at least go on for a couple more years. And I don't really see a point in planning my life ahead, because, well, today we will have an air alert and another drone and ballistic attack on Kyiv, and I don't know if I will survive it. Why bother giving myself a hope to plan ahead and have some expectations of the future if today might be my last day? I have a book of grudges where I write down things people did to me and how I would repay them. If all else fail, I'll just jack off. I mean, that's one way to do it, man. The German one is even more insane. If Germany gets attacked in an act of war, elections are on hold, so far similar. The military command is transferred from the Minister of Defense on to the Chancellor in its entirety, like full control. The right to choose the place where you live, disabled. The right to choose your work, disabled. The right to privacy in letters and messages, disabled. Right to the freedom of movement in federal German territory, disabled. Part 1. Okay, you guys have it all figured out. Of course, Germans will go to this topic with very, very practical approach. You thought of everything, guys. Of course, I didn't doubt you for a second. Good job, though. At least you have all of that thought through. I think Ukraine didn't, because I remember right before war, like a month before full-fledged war started, we were sitting in a kitchen with a friend group of mine. We were playing tabletops, and we just read the news that the war might be starting, and we were like, nah, bruh, no way the war will start. Look how that turned out. At least you guys are prepared for the worst and you have a plan of action. We did have some plan too. We also didn't in a lot of areas of our life. I also had a thing called the Red Book, which had people I'd visit eventually, but I tossed it a few years ago and I stopped hating everything and started to enjoy some things in life. Now I just write some poems to release the shit that pollutes my head. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I try to turn away from the mindset of hate. Like, I think hate is a very destructive feeling. And first of all, it is very destructive for you. Not to the people that you hate. It's just, they most likely won't even think about you. They don't care. And you will spend your precious resources thinking about them and wasting your time on the energy that is not good for you. You get nothing from hate. Like, there is no point hating anyone for no reason. Like, you either have very much time or very little to do with your life. Okay. No, wait. This is a water supply. These I'm taking out, as well as these. This goes in, this goes out. Well, now I don't know where everything is. I mean, I did kind of put the orange man where he is, but I get what you mean. Yeah. Like, the orange man where he is not necessarily good either. There are a lot of people who hate him, rightfully. There are a lot of people who do not support his actions, rightfully. And I don't think that by the end of the day, the orange man has a good time. I don't think that he falls asleep thinking that everything is just fucking perfect in his life. I think he is a sick, senile man that shouldn't be allowed in politics at this age. I think people over like 55 shouldn't be allowed in politics at all. Like, okay, grandpa, you had your time. Get the fuck out. They also can't aim, apparently. What the fuck? What do you expect? The best shooters of America are in school. Of course they can't aim. All of them are in schools, man. How do you fucking fail? 2 assassinations? 3 assassinations attempt? Well, they're studying. Train them young. Yes, train them young. Dude, those were 100% staged. It's impossible for a country that's so fixated on guns shoots this bad. That's exactly my point. Like, there is no... What the fuck is that skill issue? America! The fuck is that skill issue? You care about 2 things in life. Guns and money. How the fuck do you fail that badly in one of them? Not that you are very good at the other one, but like, come on, man. That's embarrassing. Then again, most of the good shooters got him where he is. Also that, yeah, also that. So, it is what it is. Sadly, not you, not me, not anyone in the chat possibly could influence that, and that is sad. We need some of them to finally figure out how to shoot. Wait. This one is fine. Bruh, fuck off. I wanna go paintball. Ah. I went there once. I don't really like shooting. Though I do like drones. I have this idea in mind. Once we are going to finish with this game, I will start practicing in the drone simulator because I want my drone piloting license. And I have a controller, I have the uncrushed and liftoff, and I'll start from the negative because I don't know how to fly a drone at all. And we'll work our way up there. I am mentally back. Welcome back physically. How is it going? How's the family doing? I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to craft this shit because we need this shit. All good, family, all good. Nice. Good to hear that. Good to hear that, man. Glad you're doing all right. My sister is incredibly sick constantly. Poor woman. Like, why? Like a flu type of sick? Drones are cool for me too. I'd like to do like a paintball game, but you pilot drones IRL. How cool would that be? That would be... I mean, that's probably arrangeable. We have drones that are like throwing down nades on top of Russians' heads. So you could do like something like that, but with paint. Migraine. Oh, I feel you. But I mean, it's also a very challenging week for everyone who is meteo dependent, like me. Because the next week, I think, humanity got promised, as we didn't have enough problems already, we got promised the magnetic thunderstorms? Are they called magnetic thunderstorms? Well, we got promised those. And a lot of meteo-dependent people like me are suffering. I'm not suffering that bad, it could be way worse. Probably would be more effective doing it with digital solution. Definitely, and you definitely will need to try first because piloting a drone is not easy. Okay. Can we have the dock? Not the dock. Oh. Coral shavings are cute. Utility? Exterior facilities? Are you exterior? Are you interior? You are not exterior, okay. Hell yeah, I have that constantly. Fun thing. Surely. Titanium ingot and copper ingot. I can make those. Wait a second, I can make those. Copper ingot? Load? Okay. Arduino Raspberry drones with cameras, nerf guns, and sensors. When they're out of HP, they smoke and land safely, simulating a crash, and there could be different classes, etc. The transporter, a transporter drone with a claw to hold things for modes like capture the flag or payload. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. That's very neat. I mean, there are already different classes of drones, but yeah, the digital solution would be definitely preferable for beginning, at least because of the cost effectiveness. Like, you cannot be sure if like other people who are you participating in this activity with are good with drones, so must troubleshoot that first. But yeah, I want to work towards my drone piloting license, and I promised you guys that we will start playing Fallout New Vegas when the summer starts, and I stand by my word. We will start somewhere first week of summer, but in between the Fallout New Vegas streams, I will be piloting drones in Uncrashed to begin with, and then I'll switch to Lift Off because it's more of a realistic simulator. And then I'll go to Ukrainian army to get my drone piloting license and the permit. They have specific like training courses that you can pay to visit and pass, and by the result of your like exam, the final one, you get your drone piloting license. So that is pretty much the plan. That was the plan a bit earlier, but then everything else happened, and well, I kind of got out of it. But it's one of my New Year's resolution is to do that. I could do like 2 drones, post videos like we did a real life shooter game with custom drones, and then use it for a Kickstarter. Oh yeah, you totally can. Instant activation of mandatory military service, including for trans people if they are really still men, even if they pretend not to. Women have partially mandatory military service, like for certain roles. Industry is transferred to arms manufacturing if the state deems it necessary, also its entirety. The state can and will expropriate assets from civilians. Part 2 and end. Okay. The part with women is partially same here. Yes, I did get the processor. I got a lot of progress. And I want the... Must be attached to a moon pool. Okay, moon pool. Okay. Now, vehicle fabricator. Why not? Oh, because it's not fat enough. Okay, wait a second. Regarding women, I technically am a woman that is of the draftable kind, because my specialty is computer engineering, and technically it is a position that is draftable. We do not have mandatory drafting for women yet. We are very much working towards it, though. And that's one of the things that I'm not looking forward, because I am not even remotely brave enough to do that. Titanium, silver, copper wire. Okay. Titanium. Have they learned nothing from 80 years ago? I technically am a woman, good to know in 2026. I wish everybody had like a disclaimer of that sort, because I think it's fair to know if you are technically a woman or not. Because it's fine to have a preference, like I don't see anything wrong if like that matters to you. That's fair. You can't force people to like what they don't like. And I think it's important to understand that. Can we have? Yes, we can. And some progress on Subnautica. Discuss global issues. Casual Tuesday evening. Ah, yes. Casual unscheduled stream. Hell yeah. Love you guys. How else could I spend this evening? Avi Bridger is again having a memory leak. Give me a second, I'll relaunch it. I will fucking write to their Discord server after the stream. This is getting out of hands and fucking annoying. We back? Tracking? Hello? Oh yes, we back. Great, okay. The Chancellor will also gain the power to declare wars after Germany was attacked, even if the country we would then declare war against was neutral or partially neutral if it's necessary. I mean, you're going all in, I see. But yeah, at least you guys have it all figured out. Fuck. No, wait. Deconstruct. I could move. I didn't have to deconstruct. I will at some point remember it. Wolf for Dictator 2027. He is actively trying to. The wolf lore is actively trying to. Nah, I'm joking, man. I hope you succeed in whatever you are trying to achieve with your political movements, because it's important to have people who are not indifferent to issues within your country and outside of it. And it's good to see that some people are still caring about it. Tadpole dock. Bara. Okay, I have to construct more room, and I don't have titanium. We ran out of all of my titanium. Fuck. My nose is screech. Parliament would also be replaced with a council of 48 people who are chosen after every election in times of peace. Okay. Why 48 specifically? Yeah, my moon pool is small as fuck. We don't judge sizes here? What the fuck do you mean, man? You don't have to do my boy like that. He's not small, he's average size. My tadpole is average sized, okay? Today we learned that size does in fact matter. It's not about the size, it's mostly about the thickness, to be fair. Like everything that is above 10 centimeters, even like 7, technically is capable of giving pleasure to a woman. So I blame porn industry for misleading young men. How did you direct this to cocks? How wouldn't you? How wouldn't you, man? Okay, we need titanium again. I was talking about the moon pool, but sure, that too. Yeah, sure, man. You were talking about moon pool, sure. If 2 fingers can make a girl come, a below average pin definitely can do wonders. Yep. Yep. I think a lot of women also got misled by porn. I think it's not only men. Hi, Karan. Hi, welcome back. How are you doing? I think a lot of women, same as men, got misled by porn that anything that's below 20 centimeters is not like a viable tool, when in fact it's not about the tool, it's about how you use it. And yeah, everything that is finger sized and upwards is capable of making a girl come. I had a partner who had a dick that was about 21 centimeters, and I tried to take it in like every hole I could. I tried it once, and then I said never fucking again. That's too much. And I wouldn't say that I am like a tiny girl. I'm 169 centimeters tall. That's fairly average in Ukraine, I would say. My friends called me a short stack. That's an ongoing inner joke, internal one, because all of my friends are taller than me, but then again, all of my friends are men. So it's natural that I'm smaller than them. And for my size, like, that's too much. I don't know, what the fuck do you have down there that you need to have above 20 centimeters go in? So that some start using huge dildos at a young age and they enlarge their cooch so that nothing else can bring them joy anymore. You would be surprised how elastic the cooch in fact is, because we have Kegels, and I used to use them for an exercise. Kegels are basically like the balls that you put inside the coochie, and then you like squeeze them in and move them around and try to hold them. They come in different sizes and weights, and they are aimed to train the elasticity of your body down there. And the coochie is intended to go back to normal after a childbirth. A childbirth is pushing something melon-sized throughout your fucking pussy. If it can go back to normal from the childbirth, it definitely can go back to normal after a huge dildo. Like, of course, if you do it daily and non-stop, the damage is already done, and it will not be like a virgin pussy, but it's still gonna be fine. Not jealous of big cock size. Imagine trying to hide a boner. The bigger the better, the more you do. Yeah, also that too. Hiding a boner must be very uncomfortable with a huge peen. What kind of exercise is that? That's actually quite a popular exercise for women. Whenever I was working in sex shop, we used to sell them and they come in different qualities, sizes and weights. And kegels are good for coochie in general. Kegels are good for coochie because that's how you train. First of all, you train how to squeeze. Not all girls know that you can squeeze the dick inside and will make it feel better. So that kind of aims to explore that area of muscles. Like we have muscles there and we can kind of like squeeze in and out. And Kegels are aimed to improve those muscles inside. The sex toy teacher. I wish we had a better sex education. It sucks so much that people are fucking around and finding out, quite literally, instead of having a proper sex education. The classes in section. Ah, yes. The full attention. The full attention. Like, for such an important activity as sex, people act quite closed and shy when it comes to learning about it. What do I walk into every time? Ah, it's fine. It's just casual Tuesday. We're having the sex education session. Welcome. Welcome in. You'd think pussy blinking would be a more popular term. Yes, it is. It is pussy blinking.
Power offline.
Oh, fuck. I need more. I need more of power. Okay, warning power offline, but it's not that bug that we had previously. It's actually power going off because I don't have enough now. I need more. And for that, what do I need? It's exterior, solar panel, quartz, and titanium. We need more quartz yet again.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Power connected.
Power
All
connected.
systems
Okay.
online.
Okay. Okay. No. Good.
Welcome aboard.
Don't forget to use imagination so you can really enhance the learning experience. That too. Blink twice if you need help. I'm blinking, just not with my eyes. Oh. Yep, kind of like that. But yeah. Like, kegels are good for that 0.5 women that I have ever on average during my streams. If I have that many, I would highly recommend try at least giving it a try. It's not as uncomfortable as you might think it is. I was going on like a walk in a park when I was wearing the kegel balls, and it was completely fine. They are not vibrating, they don't do sound. Well, I mean, they can if you buy the ones that do, but you don't need to, because then it's becoming a sex toy and not an exercise tool. I think people who get off to that, women who get off to that, exist. I do not judge, but it's not the function, the primary function of kegels for me, personally. 0.5 women sounds like you are counting small people. Yes, I have one. I am proud to announce that we on my stream have one woman. She sometimes comes around. She's also an artist behind my alert, behind the follow alert, and behind the others that are in progress. I mean, if they sell them at sex shop, it probably is a sex toy. Not everything that is sold in sex shop is a sex toy. In the sex shop, you also get costumes, which are by definition not a sex toy. You also get medicine like Viagra and such there, which is not a sex toy. So this is an absolutely wrong statement. I mean, every sex shop is a sex ed store, because we had frequently people coming in and trying to get an advice, because where else if you don't have a partner and you don't have an experience and you don't really want to like Google and figure out on the internet, because you shouldn't believe everything that's on the internet, where else would you go for an advice concerning your sex life? Like, that's, I think, should be more of a normalized practice. You get your Viagra at sex shops? You can. Here it's mainly at the apothecary. It's both here. It's both here, but in sex shops you get... So there are, like, the medical pills that you get from a sex shop and apothecary. And then there is more of, like, traditional medicine ones. For example, the ones that were sold at the sex shop where I was working were the... they were called Shen balls. They are basically... Is it... How is it Shen called in that's basically a plant fiber, and they form like a 2-centimeter diameter ball out of it. And you like bite it and chew it, and it's supposed to increase your libido. I tried every single drug, well, not drug, meds that we had in sex shop. I tried out of curiosity, but I have a very high resistance to meds, to alcohol, to weed. It takes me... If I drink like a man. I drink on par with other men, because it takes quite a lot to get me drunk. And it takes quite a lot to get the painkiller working for me. When I was a teenager, it was like, cool, I can drink a lot and not get drunk. But now I am an adult and I'm annoyed at the fact that I need at least 2 painkillers pills instead of 1 to get my headache go away. In Germany, you can only get Viagra with a doctor's receipt. No, you can. I think if you get it from the apothecary, maybe you have to. We have this new law that limits the amount of hormonal meds that we can get. But if you get it from the sex shop, the only thing you get asked about is whether you have any diseases that are related to your heart, because every med thingy from the sex shop can influence your heartbeat, and if your heart fails due to it, it's not gonna be a nice look. So I haven't never bought Viagra from the drugstore. Like, luckily all of my partners were always high libido, almost as high as I am. I'm usually the one with higher ones, but I've never bought it from the apothecary. I did try all the meds that we had at sex shops though. And some of them, according to my partners, worked. But for me, all of them were like, meh. In Germany, it's straight up illegal otherwise. You can get weak alternatives, but not Viagra. Oh, okay. I mean, makes sense. It's like, technically, I understand, and it's a right thing to do. We need copper, by the way. We need more copper. It's a right thing to do because it's meds, but I also heavily disagree with the fact that some of the hormonal medications get banned and limited, because, for example, every birth control is hormonal medicine. And I'm sorry, who the fuck the government is to tell me that I am not allowed to use birth control? Like, that's not their business whatsoever. Yeah, meds can be very regulated over there. Yeah, makes like, I get it. It makes sense, but I think there should be a line where it doesn't influence humans' personal life. Ah, yes, the connoisseur. I was like 19, I think, when I was working at the sex shop, and I was very curious. I tried a shit ton of stuff. There are also, have you ever considered that there are things like liquid vibrators? It's basically a lube that has a bit of a peppermint added to it, and you apply it to the clit, and it gives like this tingly effect. And some people love that shit. And they come with like warming and cooling down effects as well. How do you need Viagra as a young guy, though, especially in front? No, we didn't need. We were just curious. We were just willing to experiment with that. The classic anti-baby pill is also locked behind the doctor's receipt here in Germany because it can really fuck up your body. I think it's a misconception that is quite old. Because before going on birth control, I did a lot of checks and I consulted the coochie doctor, the gynecologist, and they said that it was a thing like 50 years ago, but the ones that are used for birth control, the nowadays are fine. I'm not talking the morning after pill. So there is a reason, there is a difference. There is a difference between birth control that you take on a 21 to 7 basis. So you take it 21 days, then you do a 7-day break, and then you continue. So you basically imitate like the natural cycle of periods that women have. There is a difference between those and Postinor type. I had an unfortunate experience to take Postinor in my life, like maybe 3 or 4 times, something like that. And that one is a hormonal bomb indeed. You are right about that one. But that one is a different one. That one is used when a dude came inside of me, and I don't want that, and it happened without me being on birth control. And then Postinor is the pill that comes into play that makes it so basically your body rejects the implantation process, something along the lines. I'm not a scientist, not a biologist, but in short, it's something along those lines. And that one is very dangerous, and you can fuck up your body with that one. The ones that you drink on a daily basis are quite harmless and honestly much better choice than other alternatives, because condom can break, and condom, wanted or not, the condom feels different for both sides. And if you are dating somebody for an extensive amount of time, and if you are willing to commit to the relationship, if you know that that person is clean and doesn't have any AIDS, one way or another you will want to ditch condoms sooner or later, whether you want a child or not. But I think we should normalize getting tested for HIV and AIDS and stuff like that before doing. Here's an idea: make the man use condoms unless you or him are allergic. Nah, like, it feels bad. It feels better without the condom, and there is really literally no need for that if both of you are clean. I never had a condom break. Lucky you, I had like at least 7 cases of that. Yet! I need to find a solution for condoms because I can't feel anything with them and they dry up very easily. There are condoms that are filled with more lube. You need to ask for those. So we have, for example, like the basic beach condom Dolphy. We have Dolphy that are filled with more lube, specifically. So they get like more slimy and such. But why can I not build? Does it not fit? We need to be bigger? Field area are obstructed. Why? Huh? I guess we need a bigger one? Oh, okay. We can do a bigger one. Okay. Yeah, then it must be a beast, and the man just keeps coming. Yeah, it usually takes 1, and then the recharge time. But I think it also depends on... Okay, I prefer it harsh. I prefer it in a faster temp. I do not have like slow and intimate experience when I have sex. When I have sex, I fuck like a fucking animal. I prefer it to be either fast-paced and quite aggressive, or at least one of them. And all of the people I've been with had matched preference. Okay. Can I has? Wait, let me figure out the tadpole. Wait a second. Ah? Titanium ingot, glass, power cell, system chip. Power cell, we know? Glass and ingot. Okay, ingot. The different one. Titanium one. We need more titanium. Okay. In the recipe? Oh, I can? I tried bigger and smaller sizes, different brands, super thin and maximum pleasure ones with bumps on them, but the result was the same. Then read it could be a result of that grip, so it started fapping in another way. Soft touch, slow twisting, but it didn't change anything. I mean, you probably kind of already fuck yourself over a bit with that. Oh, with the death grip thingy. But like, some people are just like that, and most of condoms, like, there are condoms like Sagami. The brand is called Sagami. They are non-silicone ones and very, very, very thin. But the problem is that they are either Japanese or Chinese, and that comes with the size stereotype, you know? And not a single partner that I've been with had a dick smaller than 15 centimeters. I think those don't exist. I think those are psyop that is made to make you guys feel better. But they can feel kind of tighter than you would prefer. They are very sturdy though, so they are not breaking. Wait until you get to Germany! Ah, you don't have to do your guys like that, man. That's a low blow. Ouch! Ow! That was... oof! A minute of silence for our fellow German. Man, you didn't have to do your boys like that. For previous topic, because I'm a slow typer. I don't need Viagra either, but I was interested in regular aphrodisiacs not too long ago, and an article about Viagra popped up, so I kept reading because I was quite interested and still haven't tried any. So I've tried the aphrodisiacs and I've tried Viagra, and the aphrodisiacs that we were selling for women, they have, the most popular one is Golden Fly and Silver Fox. They are also Chinese. They come in like small bottles and you add them to drink. They're supposed to be like a drinkable, basically a pre-workout shot, but you mix it with the water. And it very much depends from person to person. It very much depends on your experience, your tolerances, and stuff like that. What the fuck? Are we having a network error? Are we? Network error? Oh no, we aren't having a network error. We just decided to choke for no reason. Okay. Yeah, it just showed me the reload player button for whatever reason, and I wasn't sure if it's me or Twitch. It was Twitch, not me. So, those ones, some girls that I've been talking to tried, and they said that it was like amazing. It gives the feeling of like lust, and it helps them to get into the mood. For me, it was very much but then I never tell people to like have me as a role model, because I smoke weed for the past 5 years of my life almost daily, and I have a very high tolerance towards alcohol and all the meds. So if you are curious about stuff like that, First of all, make sure that the other side knows, because those technically can be added to your drink without you knowing that. And make sure that you and your partner know that you are taking those. And second of all, if you have that like covered, go for it. Try stuff out and see what works or what doesn't for you. I've always wanted to visit China. I also wanted to visit China. It looks very interesting as a tourist. I probably wouldn't want to live there. I'm going again in December. Have you figured out, by the way, the work trip thingy that you tried to arrange with your colleague? Or not yet? Have you have any partners from another race or just another country? I did have partners from another country. I didn't have partners from another race because in Ukraine, so for example, if we are talking like, okay, let's get it out of the way. We are talking about, well, when people are bringing up another race, they mostly bring up the black people. And with black people in Ukraine, it's a bit tough because in my entire life, almost 30 years, I've met maybe like 5. In general, 4 of which were in university, and that was like one-time occurrence meeting. And the last one was on a subway station where the dude just tried to fucking figure out how to proceed with changing the train and couldn't because nobody here spoke English that well at that time. Any Xenos? Oh man, I wish. Xenos, I fucking wish. Like, the closest we get to people of another race, as you said, is people who are moving from the closer east. So, like, Georgia. And my first boyfriend was Georgian.
Welcome aboard.
Is it weird that I never had a German girlfriend despite being German? I don't think it matters. Like, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares as long as that is a good person with values that you can get behind? What does it matter? Whether they brown, black, whichever color. Like, that's such a retarded point of view. As long as they are... Why should I judge somebody for being colored in any way? Like, what? Do we not have cunts of white color? Hell yeah, we have. Well, we have a shit ton of. I don't think it's something to consider. I think the thing to consider is whether they are a cunt or not. I ship you with Caddy cosplay. Okay. Okay, man. We need more titanium. I will deplete all the titanium that is around me like this. Life is yours to live. Others' opinion only matter as much as you let them. Yes, I think you shouldn't give a fuck. I think you shouldn't allow other people to influence your life because it's your life. You don't walk around telling them what to do. So why should you care about what they tell you to do or not to do? Like, I had a very good friend who was of color during my World of Warcraft years, and it was the chillest dude I've ever known. Like, I don't think I've met a person who would be as joyful and positive in life, because it was impossible to get that dude mad. He was just like a sunshine. Like, I don't know. He was the most chill, the most patient, the most kind person I've ever known. And at the same time, there are a shit ton of experiences where people of my color are being absolute fucking cunts. I had several black friends as well. My ex is black. Ooh, nice. Yeah, like, why would that matter? Like, it all comes down to what is on the inside, and yeah, some people have their preferences. Some people have their preferences towards people's race. Some people have their preferences towards people's gender. And it's okay. It's okay to fuck a trans person if you want to. It's okay to tell the trans person no if you don't want to. That's called having a preference. And whichever your preference is, it's okay because it's your preference. You don't walk around telling everybody else to fuck black people, trans people, to fuck only cis people, to fuck their gender, to fuck all genders, to not fuck at all. And neither should anybody else tell you what to do. That's your body and your life. That said, I am pro-abortions, obviously. Obviously, I am pro-abortions, because abortion is also a choice of a body, of my body. And I don't think that anyone in the government or in the society should tell me whether I should get an abortion if I want to or not. I've never been pregnant. Like, the closest I've been to pregnant is having to take the morning after pill. But if I ever got pregnant because of, I don't know, rape is a thing. Rape is a thing that exists, and we need to stop hiding behind censorship and act like it doesn't exist. But if I ever get pregnant because of rape, I want to be able to do the fetus deletus and never, ever have a reminder of that experience.
Warning. Power offline.
Oh fuck, we don't have enough power again. I just like palish skin, doesn't need to be white, but I like where there is a construct between skin and hair color. Ah, you would love me. I am very pale. I'm so pale, I'm transparent, and my natural hair color is like dark brown, but I dyed like black, almost entirely black. So yeah, you would like me. We would vibe all right.
Power connected. All
I started
systems
seeing it
online.
written as grape. I knew the mainstream internet was cooked and we needed to go back to personal blog websites. I think people are overdoing it with censorship. I think we need to focus on censoring less and fixing the problems that actually matter.
Welcome aboard.
Nobody gives a fuck if you censor a fucking letter in rape, or if you try to not make it sound like rape. It is what it is. You censoring the word does not remove it from existence. Grow the fuck up. Grape. 6-7. My brain is melting. Yes. That just sounds dumb. George Orwell called it newspeak. We've reached a dystopia objective. Yep. I'm very skinny, so I don't know if you would like me. I had fanboys builds as my partners. Like, I think every person goes through the stage of, like, trying out different stuff. That's how we learn what we do like and what we don't. And, like, you know that people say that, like, you get born with the sexuality. I disagree with that point. I think that you can very much impact and influence what your sexual orientation can be, and it's okay if you are like straight your entire life, but then like you hit 35 and you're like, I think I'm bi-curious. That's fine. Like, there is nothing wrong with that as long as you fuck people who are over 18 years old. Like, who cares? Two consenting adults. Do whatever the fuck you want. Don't make other people do whatever the fuck you want. I'm very skinny though, so I don't know, like 55 kilos at 180 centimeters. I mean, hit the gym, bro. Hit the gym and eat a shit ton of chickens. You will be just fine. Bro, eat. Yes. Bro, eat. We don't get much quartz or titanium. Sexuality can be 100% affected by upbringing. It also depends if you just use it for enjoyment or for romance. I'm not saying that, like, if you're using it for romance, for example, that you must be straight because romance is about creating a family and having kids. Not necessarily. There are people who are completely fine living without kids for their entire life. I think I am one of them. I don't think I will ever have a kid. I am fine with that. I don't like children. I don't like being around children. And I don't want kids. That's it. That's simple as. I think it's fine if you want to, like, it's okay to be a 70-year-old kidless gay couple. But I get what you mean. Like, if you want a family at some point, then yeah, sure. I can't find another titanium. Child-free Gen Z. I mean, have you seen prices? How can you afford a fucking child? Fuck. The lights turn off. Okay, let me build the bathroom. No, I mean, there are folks that... No, I mean, there are folks that just can't get along with the other sex on a personal level, but still enjoy them for sex. I know that, folks. It's me. I can't, for the life of me, get along with women. I think I don't have a single female friend. I have females that I talk to. I have females that I work with. By all means, Coffee is an absolute beauty, and she is amazing, and she is a pleasure to have around. But I don't have a single female friend. All my friends are men. I find men easier to deal with. Best I can do is a cat. Yes, best I can do is a cat. Food expensive, I burn very fast. Ah, shit. Yeah, food is expensive, but fuck, quartz. I'm missing titanium. Try going in northwest, more toward north. Okay. I think for today we'll finish it here. I'm convinced a lot of asexual leaning lesbians have actually just grown into fearing sex, and especially men. Fearing men is also like, I am sad that that is a thing that women have to consider, because it doesn't mean that all men are there to rape them and make them feel bad and make their lives miserable. But it is something that they learn growing up, and I feel very bad for them, because you guys are great. You guys are chill and very straightforward, and usually it's much easier to deal with you. For me. Opposite for me, I can be friends with girls, but for the love of God, I don't make me word with... Nobody likes Karens, okay? Nobody likes Karens. That's just a given. Okay, I think I will finish it here for today. It's been a good stream with a lot of progress. We built a tadpole and almost gathered everything for the vehicle. But it is time. I'll go off and finish chores. I will be back tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure if we will be playing Subnautica or if we will try to fly some drones tomorrow, because I want to fly some drones. Great stream, may luck be with you. Thanks, man, and likewise. Thank you, everybody, for a great conversation and a lot of moral support. Thank you for the financial support, and thank you for everybody who joined this stream. I am very happy to find out that for some reason you guys care and find me interesting. I love you. I love all of you. And see ya, guys, tomorrow if everything is going to be okay. If not, I will post on Discord. If you are not on Discord, join the Discord. The link is in the description. And see ya tomorrow. Bye bye.